Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experience and memories that playing games with friends and families can create. Today we'll be playing as gods in Ankh. Now, if you haven't played Ankh before, Ankh is basically an area-controlled game with some unique mechanisms. So the main thing, we'll do a quick overview, but we do a fuller overview in our 3-player game. So you can watch that if you want a fuller overview. But the basics are, you have 2 actions you can take a turn, and your actions are based on this action board here. Now, so your possible actions are move figures, summon figures, gain followers, or unlock Ankh powers. When you do those 2 actions, you have to go top down. So if your first action, for example, was summon figures, you can no longer move. You have to take one of the actions that's below those. If you ever reach the end of one of these action tracks with your action, your turn immediately ends, and you trigger one of these event bonuses on the bottom, which can cause you to either gain a monument, incite a conflict, or create new borders. So, and we're going to get points based on mainly when conflicts happen. Is you're going to get points for winning battles and for having majority of each temple type, each monument type, whether it's pyramid, temple, or obelisk. You get points for controlling those in a region. Beyond that, we don't want to get too much into the details. We can maybe just go over our player powers, and I think most of it you can kind of pick up on the way. So we can start with my player power. I am Anubis. Anubis, whenever I kill enemy figures, I can trap one of them onto my board, and that increases the strength of my god for each warrior I have trapped there. My opponents can take back their trapped warriors by paying 1 follower.
Dan?
Great. I have decided to play as Sobek, the crocodile god. My god figurine can occupy water spaces if they were normal spaces. This is important because water spaces can potentially belong to more than one region. After my god figure has moved next to a water space or a river space, I can place one of my 3 special water tokens in my space, permanently turning that space into a water space. If that happens, then any camels around the space are removed. However, I can't use this to subdivide a region. So if I did, for example, use 2 of my water tiles like here and here, that wouldn't actually cut this region in half. It'd still be one big region.
All right, Peter.
Right, and I am playing Amun the Hidden. Once during each conflict event, you may play 2 battle cards in a single battle, resolve both, adding the strength bonuses together, and I must declare that I am playing 2 cards before opponents commit to their card choices.
Okay, and I am Ra, the sun god, the sun and light god. When I summon figures, I can place a sun token on it. It becomes radiant. My devotion award for dominating or winning a battle in a region with at least one of my radiant figures is increased by 1. So I can get more devotion points.
Yep.
And I believe Nathan is the first player.
Well, before that, we will go over Guardians. Guardians can be unlocked through unlocking our god powers, which you'll see as we go through the game. There's a level 1 Guardian, which his power is, if this figure is your only figure in battle, their strength is 2. Her strength is 2. Okay. But that's only if it's the only figure in battle. Pharaoh Mummy. The Pharaoh Mummy never dies in battle. You may take back into your hand any battle cards you played. That's pretty awesome.
Well, the Pharaoh Mummy does die. It's only if he does die do you get it
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
When
cannot read.
When the mummy dies, you take back to your hand the battle card that played for the battle in which that figure died. Yes.
And don't worry, the typo that's on this card is not there in the actual physical copy, to my knowledge. Bennu can't be killed. I did read that right this time. Any of your figures adjacent to Bennu cannot be killed either. Okay, so he protects himself and everybody adjacent to him. That's pretty cool.
Seems great. Why didn't somebody play ISIS?
Oh, that would have been broken.
Right.
So Anubis is up.
Okay.
First action, you want to do the unlock power, right? First action.
Not as my first action. No. It's only cost what I do like unlock, but it's not going to be my first action. I think my first action is going to be move. No, you know what? First action is going to be summon. So I get another warrior. He's going to go.
A warrior has to be placed adjacent to the god or a monument you control.
Or any figure, right? Any figure you control.
I'm pretty sure it's just the god, but I can double check real quick.
It would be listed right here. Any figures. Yeah, any figure.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my summon, and then I'm going to unlock.
Oh, he is going to unlock. Look at that.
Yeah, what is he going to get?
Spend my one follower. I'll just throw it over there. Okay, so which power do I want? Do I want to start? I got to do omnipresence every time.
So that means he'll gain one follower for each region where you have at least any figures at the start of a conflict.
Yep. So now it's Dan's turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to move first. I'm going to move my warrior up this way, and I'm actually going to put my god back this way. And I am going to make this water over here. Sure. And then my second action will be to gain followers. I am next to 2 monuments, so I should gain 2 followers.
Dan, did you just make water?
I did. I just made water. Yeah.
Very inappropriate.
All right, Peter's up.
All right.
Just ignoring my joke.
Absolutely.
Pretty much.
That was the plan. So I'm also going to move. One, two, three.
Ow.
And then I will unlock the power. Using my follower, and I'm going to go with commanding.
That one's pretty cool because where omnipresence is just at the start of the conflict, that one you can gain 3 followers every time you win a battle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right.
Does
So that was
commanding work
me.
for dominance? Because you didn't do a battle in dominance. It's just only if you win the actual battle, right?
Right. I think it's only if you win the battle.
Yeah.
You got to get in people's faces.
Gotta
That's
get in
right.
people's faces. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move. Move you down here. 2, 3. I don't want to do that for Nathan. So I'm going to summon figures instead.
Did you not move?
No, I moved.
Okay, just checking.
He just didn't take the Ankh power because he didn't want to set you up to gain a monument.
Wait.
Where's this guy going?
Drop him. I'm figuring it out.
My
My guy.
And do you want to put a sun token underneath him?
Yes, I do. He's going to now be radiant because I'll get it if I'm dominant. That thing. Oh, I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh, if anyone knows, I'm really, really bad at Tabletop Simulator. So anyway, it's Nathan's turn.
Back to Nathan.
Mm-hmm. I am gonna sort of set Dan up, maybe.
You could set up Dan. You could.
Oh,
You could do it.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. He'll have to pay by losing a action, but 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going down there. Oh, I didn't think that through very well. 2. I'll do that. Okay. And then my second action is going to gain followers. So I get 3 followers. Because I have 1 next to an obelisk I control and then 2 neutrals.
You actually don't have to have them next to the thing you control.
You do.
You do.
Oh, do they change that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Gain 1 follower for each monument
do have
yours
to
or
be
neutral
adjacent.
that you have figures adjacent to.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's my 2 actions, and it's Dan's turn. Does he take the 1?
Oh, do I
action?
just grab the free monument? You're like literally handing it to me, right?
Right there. It's right there. You just got to reach out and take it, Dan.
Reach out and take it.
I prefer you not, and you move one of these bottom ones forward for me. So it gets lined up for me on my turn. That's what I prefer.
I mean, I could hand this off to Pete. I could be like, Pete, Merry Christmas.
You could.
Although I don't want him getting monuments either because he's in my area. This is my territory.
All right, now I'll take it, I guess.
All right. He did it.
I'm gonna move this guy up in here somewhere
Up
because
in
it's
here.
currently uncontested. I won't move my god, which is the only other unit I have right now. This will trigger the event. I will lay claim to this obelisk. That's it for me.
All right.
This is reset back here.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Excellent.
So I will be
I have a feeling that if I'm mean to Nathan, it's only going to help Dan out again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna summon a
Sounds like a
figure.
great plan to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon a figure. I'm gonna summon it right
Yeah.
there.
Makes sense.
Seems smart.
And then I will gain followers.
So
you
many
get-
followers.
So I will gain 3 followers.
4. Oh no, this is
No, just 3.
Yeah, he only has 3 units.
Oh, that's Dan or James here.
Yeah.
I
James.
guess.
Yep.
Yep. So I get three followers that I shall gain, and it shall be James's turn.
All right.
James' color a little close to Peter's color.
It is.
Not really an issue on the base game, in the physical game, really.
No, they're pretty different, which is cool.
Yeah. So what action are you going to set me up for, James?
I don't know how much I care to just let you do it. I mean,
I suppose you could just take one action and just do a move and forgo your second action.
well, I'm going to make you have to think. Probably. Being
Oh, no.
adjacent to a city doesn't count for gaining followers, right?
It's not a monument, so I'd assume
Yep.
not.
Yeah.
Correct.
The Sphinxes are monuments, but we're not playing with pharaohs. Well, I want to get an Ankh power. Gain followers is lame, because it'd just be one. And I need an Ankh power. So I'm going to go ahead and summon, because I need to do that.
Okay.
That guy is going here. And I'll make him radiant too. Not that I'm going to be able to win this one. Yet. And I'll unlock an Ankh power. And my Ankh power will be monuments cost 0 to build.
Okay.
All right, Nathan?
Yep. Okay, I'm going to... I'm just trying to do a little math. So I could, if I gain followers, that will set... That mean...
No matter what, Dan's going to
Peter.
get another monument. You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
do it. So,
absolutely.
like, it's just what's best for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And actually, the next two, whoever does the next one after Dan's going to trigger the conflict and not get a monument. So actually, yes, it makes sense. I will move. So first, this guy's going 1, 2.
That's actually technically not true. Because they can do actions that don't cause a trigger. You're just,
Well, yes, the next one. That's meant.
yeah.
I meant the next one to trigger an event. It's going to do conflict. And yeah, that makes sense. And power, so that goes back there. I am
So right now in that region, Peter and I are tied for 2 points. Anubis has 1. Oh, Peter has 3 points. Okay.
I am unlocking inspiring.
Oh, you did that one. Okay.
Yeah. So I
Same
get
one I did.
one of these
You get a
wadgets. Wadget.
And that one only counts as 2 if it's alone, I think, right? Yep.
Yes.
That is correct.
So I spend a follower to do that. And that's my turn. Let's put that up. I did claim a monument. That's right. Don't forget to do that.
Please do.
Please do forget, or please do claim your monument.
No, forget.
Oh,
You're not me. All right, Dan, what are you doing?
I'm
Moving, okay.
moving. Silk's gonna go down here.
You putting water down?
No, I don't think I am.
Okay.
I am, however, gonna summon a figure. That's how I'm gonna trigger it. I need another figure on the table anyways. I'll put a figure in this zone. up here.
You can't, can you?
And then next to a monument I control.
Oh, monument or a thing, right? Yeah. Dang it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about deploying.
That will trigger this event thingy. I might as well take this.
There's only one monument left. 2 monuments left. Okay.
There's 3, 4.
We're 1, 2. Oh, 3. I see it. Okay. And 4.
All right. Yeah, that resets that thing. And yeah, those were my 2 actions. So go ahead.
All right. What's Peter going to do?
That is a good question.
Kill Nathan's people. Gain followers.
It's a good time for him to summon a figure and unlock a god power.
Which is a good possibility of what I was going to do. So where do I want? I'm gonna put you there for now. All right, so summoned and power.
Oh, you're going to do power. What are you going to do?
I will also be doing inspiring.
I like inspiring.
That's going to cost me a follower to do that. And then that gets me one of the widgets, right?
Reject.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone pretty much emptied out that other region.
Okay. I'm happy with Peter's actions.
Are you?
Well, then I can just I can just die happy now.
Just what you want to hear from your opponent. Thanks for helping me.
Well, he didn't really help me. I just am glad that I get another turn before the conflict.
You might get a couple turns before the conflict.
It's possible.
I'm going to... Yeah, right now I'd get 2 followers, right? 2 followers if I did that.
You'd get 1.
It says each figure adjacent to a monument, right?
For each monument that you have any figures adjacent to.
Other way around.
Other way around.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not good. I hate to do movement. It's sort of dumb. And I don't have to control the monument either, right?
It has to be either controlled by you or neutral.
Yeah, for gather followers, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do movement. You know what? I don't even need followers. I don't care. You guys do your stupid follower stuff. All right. Or movement. I don't need to move either. Dang it. I don't want to do either of those actions. I don't want to move or gain followers.
Well, you got to do something.
I'll summon a figure. And I'll get an Ankh power. Oh, I can't. I had to pay a follower. Oh, man, I am tired today. I can't even do the Ankh power. So I'm going to move before I do that. So I have to take the guy back. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oops, you can stay there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then instead of summoning figures, I'll gain followers. There you go, Nathan. So now I should get 3 followers. All right.
Oh yeah, that is your pyramid. Okay, yes. So you are correct.
Where are the followers at?
Up top.
Yeah, I see them. Okay.
What's was this warrior on the table or?
I decided not to do that.
Okay.
So he needs to go back to his area.
Okay, so I'm gonna summon a figure, which is gonna get my. Do I want to? Yeah, I guess I'll get my Wadjet out. I will put him or her, I guess. Here. Unfortunately, even though this border means it's not adjacent, so I can't put them.
That is correct.
So that's unfortunate, but that's what I'm doing with the Wadjet. It's not going to utilize our power very well. Did I already move the summon figure marker? I think I did.
I did, yes.
And then I'm unlocking Ankh power, spending my 2 to get Temple Attuned. And that's my 2 actions.
Okay. I am also going to summon a figure. And for the first time this game, I will grab an Ankh power as well.
Nathan, you're only adjacent to 1 temple.
Yep, for now.
So you'll tie, +2, so you beat them with 3-2. Okay.
Huh, I didn't have Ankh tokens either. I am going to go with Omnipresent to start. Okay.
All right, then.
I have given you a gift, Peter, on a silver platter.
Maybe.
Would you like to move and then start a conflict?
See, that's not as much of a gift as it would have been if you had given me that monument earlier. The monument definitely would have been more of a gift.
Well, the tiebreaker token is a gift, right?
Possibly.
He could just not do it.
Well, yeah, you could not if you don't trigger the conflict, James will have to.
Which would
gonna move.
be sucky.
And he could only take 1 action.
That is also true.
So moving, I will go 1, 2, 3. What's the city do again?
If you
all the devotion in those 2 regions are effectively doubled. So if you win a conflict in that region, it's 2 points instead of 1. If you have a monument majority in that region, it's 2 points instead of 1.
Okay.
So we're very likely to have somebody win through reaching the end of the track in this one.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you need to move out of this region here specifically. You need
that one right there specifically.
Specifically move out of that region.
Yeah. I think
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
I think I'm done moving.
Seems silly.
Yeah, I know. It seems a little weird, but
so then you're going to summon figures?
I mean, if you're not ready for the conflict, maybe you should summon a figure somewhere.
I can make it.
But if you are ready, then you can take it, right?
I can make it so if you did that effectively, everyone else would get 1 turn. Because I
Yeah,
just do
that's a switch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do I would do the Ankh power, and then Nathan would either have to pick the Ankh power or one thing. So you'd only be get one.
Yeah, I did see that as a possibility.
So I can pass the shenanigans to the left.
I'm gonna, let's see, that'd be 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna gain followers to incite the conflict. I will take the tiebreaker token. I will gain
Excellent.
3 followers. 1, 2, 3. That will go back to there.
All right.
And let the fighting begin.
All right. We start here.
Conflict number 1. That is myself, Dan, and Peter.
That's correct.
All right,
Peter,
just a
are you
second.
choosing to use
Omnipresent
2 cards?
people.
Oh
Omnipresent
yes,
people.
omnipresent first. Yes,
Yep, omnipresent.
I have 1, 2, 3. We get 3 followers.
I am also in 3, right? Yeah, because my one god's in area 2. Yeah, 3.
So currently it's 3 for me. Dan has 2 strength and Peter has 1.
Sorry, you have how much, Nathan?
3. Because I am temple attuned, so it's +2 for being adjacent to my temple.
That is right. So 3 to 2 to 1.
Oh man, that throws off my math.
I think that's the gooder option.
The
Yeah,
gooder option.
yeah, it's the gooder option.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one.
You're on 3.
Actually, before I play, technically Peter would have to say if he's using his 2 card option.
That is true. I would have to say that. And I am I'm not going to say that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm sticking with that card.
All right, I'm gonna submit a card. Sure.
Don't know if I chose the right option here, but we'll find out.
All right.
All right.
Flip them.
Route. Oh no, somebody did
Oh,
And plague.
you with the plague. Plague, really?
But
Plague.
first, Chariots gets 3 followers, and drought happens.
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
We resolve plague first.
No, plague is resolved after.
We
so-
first build monument, then we resolve plague.
But Chariots would get 3 followers, regardless. I think it happens first, right?
Oh, I didn't
Sorry.
even know that was effective chariots, is it?
I thought it was.
I'm sorry, there's no text on that card, just a picture. I thought
Oh,
it was
no, you're right.
+3 strength.
It looks like the follower thing. So no, it's just +3 strength. So never mind.
It's kind
Yeah,
of like
no-
it's well, it's kind of like it's a redundant card because it says 3 at the top and then it has the 3 picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
So
what you're
Peter
saying.
wants to win this because then he'll get drought. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Build monuments doesn't happen, then resolve plague. Wow, I'm tired today.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, because I am.
He said it multiple times.
I'm going
for
to use
sure.
that as an excuse if I don't win
All
the
right,
game.
so-
if I win it, I'm just that much better.
Okay, how many we can look at how many followers each person has.
Yeah, it's public knowledge.
You've got 3, Pete's got 5, I've got 5. What happens if we tie, Pete?
Something does
So-
specifically happen when you tie.
I think it actually says it on the card.
No,
Nope.
So I'm trying
except
to
for the player who sacrificed the single most followers.
So I think if you,
I think
tie,
if we- I think
everybody
we-
loses
if we tie-
everybody.
Now, if we tie, then
I think everybody
the
does.
one player who bid the least loses all of theirs, and then we proceed, I think.
I don't know.
All right.
I think if it's I will double check and we can trim if we need to, but I
So,
will double check.
But we all have to go ahead and bid our people, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just curious what happens if we both bid the same number.
So if you both bid 5,
He's actively going to try to bid the same number.
so the only one that goes down is Nathan. But does Nathan have? What does Nathan have in there? Just
Nathan has like 3.
Well, guys, I only got one guy in
He
there.
only has one guy, and if his guy goes away, he has 0.
Correct.
Right.
And he can't get monument majority either in the region. He doesn't have people.
Yes, correct.
Huh.
Effectively, Nathan has to decide whether you guys are going to bid 3 or not, or higher. If he thinks you're going to bid higher, I wouldn't bid anything. If he doesn't think you are, then you have to bid something. So it's a mind game. You have to look at Dan in the face and see what he's going to do.
That's tough given the fact that we're audio only here.
Well, he has to use that. What is that? Clairvoyance or something? I don't know. ESP or PBS, something like that.
One of those things.
One of those things. One of them's wrong, or both of them, or all of them. I don't know.
That's okay. I'm waffling between like 2 or 3 numbers. So
There it goes. If 2 or more players are tied for the highest bid, then nobody's figures are spared.
Oh yeah.
no one's figures are spared.
That's what I thought.
So everyone dies except
But 2 or more players have to be tied for the highest. Okay. All right.
All right. So you guys could do a favor to me and eliminate yourselves.
Yeah, let's not make that happen.
Oh man.
This would be
I
wonderful.
don't think I thought this through very well, guys. But that's usually the case.
All right. Well, I'm ready to bid now, I guess.
Do I want to bid that or that or that?
It'd be really
I guess-
funny if you all bid 0 and all your people die. I will laugh
That would
so
be hilarious.
hard if that happens. Everyone's 0, they all die.
Am I thinking this too hard?
Yeah, you need
Nope.
to die, so don't worry about it.
Okay, I've finished. I've locked in my bid.
All right. Here goes nothing. 1. Everybody got their thing. 1, 2, 3.
2.
3. And
Four.
Pete bid 4.
So you guys
So
lose your followers.
Yep.
I'm actually only going to lose 1 follower because since I won, I gained 3.
Well, technically you lose them and then gain them, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I lose it and then I gain them back. So
And then Nathan's figure dies. So that would mean you won, so you get 1 devotion for winning.
yep, that's pretty much all I get, I think.
Don't
'Cause
you
I-
have a
he-
monument
he-
in there?
No,
I
he
have no
has no
monuments.
monuments in there.
Nope.
That's it.
Wait, who
That's
played Drought?
That was Dan?
Oh, it's-
No.
No, I played chariots.
Oh, it was Nathan.
Yes, that was Nathan. Nathan played Drought.
Nathan,
not-
Yeah, so it
Nathan
doesn't
was set up to win a lot of points there.
Yep.
So Nathan's down to 1 follower. Dan, or you're down to 4, Peter.
2.
Oh, Dan, you okay. I was just reading through my god power. It says whenever enemy warriors are killed. Doesn't say I have to kill them.
Oh,
No,
Do you wanna
you can take 1 now if you want.
Yeah, so I can take one of the ones Dan lost.
all right. Sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
And you can always, at any time, pay a follower and be like, mine. But yeah.
Well, I don't need it yet, so he can have it for a little while.
So,
All right. Region
I
2.
just- sorry, hold it. I gained 1 devotion, right?
1
For
devotion.
winning?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, region
No,
2.
you know what, Pete? I think that was a solid move. You totally trolled us. Both me and Nathan were looking at like 3 or 4 points out of that region. You denied it.
Yep.
All right, region 2.
So I have 2 strength. Peter has 3. And
Yes.
James has 3.
3 as well. I will be playing 2 cards.
And Dan's in here too with 1 point power.
Yeah, one strength, just my god.
Oh, look at us. We're all in here. Fun.
Okay, so Peter's playing 2 cards, huh?
That is correct.
Peter's playing 2 cards. One of them can't be plague, so yeah, there we go.
Okay, I picked my card.
I like that. He came up with a card very quickly.
I've got mine right here.
And that's what did I
Let's
do with
see.
my drought? Did I accidentally put it back in my hand? Yeah, it needs. Once you played it, it stays down until you play the card that allows you to draw it back.
Right.
So we were waiting on Peter to pick his 2 cards.
That is correct. I shall make you wait forever and ever.
And
So how's that different than normal?
yeah, how's
It's
it?
not. You should be used to it by now. All right, I've got my 2 cards.
I don't know what to do. I'm still
Alright.
thinking.
Oh, we got
that's
James
right.
involved too. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this one up here? Is this Dan's?
I have 3.
I'm sorry,
plague
that's my
power.
discard pile.
Ah,
This is
okay.
what's in the battle.
I got you.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dang it! I don't lose my people.
Watch Peter just played Miracle and Cycle of Matt, so he's just losing.
Ah,
Okay.
all right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Flood.
Plague.
We got a plague, of course.
All right. Well, we resolve plague first by bidding, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
no one did bid monument.
No.
No,
Nope.
I get a follower.
Yeah, when you reveal, you get your follower, so you get a single
Yep.
follower. So you're at 2.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Who else is getting followers there at the beginning?
No one.
Just the person who
Oh.
revealed the flood. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And now we bid. Yeah.
Well, hold a second. Don't some of you get omnipresent?
No.
No, that's just at the beginning of the entire
that's not
combat
each-
event.
That's not each battle. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So I guess we are all bidding.
What 2 cards do you put down? Drought and Chariots.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a strong play.
He's
That's a
gonna-
strong play.
he's gonna bid 4. I know he's gonna bid 4. I would have loved for my people to die. 2. I should have
Would
done
you-
that.
Should have done Miracle.
Yeah, I should have done Miracle. Oh well. Well,
That would have
I don't
been
have to
great.
lose any followers, so that's fine too.
Is everybody bid?
Yep.
Yep.
Ready? 1,
right.
2, 3.
0.
4.
3.
Okay. You guys pay up.
1.
So unfortunately, my flood does not protect against the plague, just battle.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
but
think
it's my
plague-
god anyways.
What do I call it? My plague is part of battle resolution, is it not?
Nope.
Oh no, it's step 5 of battle step. So yeah, no, it does not.
I didn't have to
Interesting.
worry because I forgot that's my god in there
Yeah.
anyways.
I'm the only one with people that die.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only unit I had in the battle was my god as
Yeah.
well.
So I was thinking about doing the Loki strategy, and I don't know why I didn't.
So my ending strength is 1 because of my god.
Peter crushed you guys, so he
My
gets.
strength is still 2.
And Pete's was what, 3 now?
3 plus 3 plus 1.
Yeah, he crushed you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
7.
Yep, you got that one.
Oh, who died? I want to steal a person from somebody who died.
James.
James, I still one of your guys. Thank you.
All right. So
Which actually makes my god 3 strength, but
So for winning, I gained 3 followers.
Yeah, I did so bad. I even forgot the strategy I was gonna do.
All All right, winning. I gained 3 followers. I also gained.
James, you weren't here for the 3-player game, but I was playing Osiris over here, and my strategy was basically lose battles.
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, I should
I
have.
was trying to gain devotion by losing battles and building monuments.
I was going to lose that, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just played the wrong card. And I lost both of my people with sun tokens because I'm an idiot. I should have left the other one over there.
Yep.
Oh, well.
All right, so we are at
3.
monument
No, you are
majority.
not. Yeah.
Oh,
monument
sorry.
majority.
Yeah, I thought you guys already did that. I wasn't paying attention.
So that would mean that you would get 1 and blue would get 1.
I get 1, yeah, because I have the only
But
obelisk.
you already forgot. Yeah, you should be at 3.
Well, I hadn't done that yet because monument majority comes before battle resolution.
Oh yeah, well whatever. You get 1 more.
I do get 1 more for battle resolution for winning, and I also, because I played drought, your devotion reward for winning the battle is increased by 1 for each of your figures in the desert, which is all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yep, sure is.
Well, I'm
3
gonna
more.
say whoever merges with me is you better start helping me because you're going to lose.
Well, you're about to get a bunch of points.
Only 2.
Well, 2. Yeah, you get 2 points for 3.
Because I screwed up. I didn't put my little. I moved my radiant person.
There's your 2 points, James, for 3. You're uncontested.
And you two fight.
Right. We're in number 2 or number 4 now. So let me see what's going on here.
The real trick is if
I'm
I
playing
can.
that
up
card.
against Nathan, and you've played both of those 2 cards. What are you playing here?
I currently have 2 strength at your 1.
Yeah, the real trick is if I can actually possibly recover from this.
Could you be trying to lose this battle? Could you?
I don't know. I've already locked in my card.
Well, you know what cards he has left.
All right. I'm just going to submit this one. Here we go.
Okay. Build monument.
All right. I put down chariots again.
So I am going to. I get my monuments for free, which is awesome. And I get my temple. Put it here. So now my combat strength is 4.
Okay.
You're
My
4.
combat strength is also 4. So we nuke each other and nobody wins this battle.
Yep, and you all.
Oh, I need to put my control token on that monument. So you don't have the tiebreaker, right?
No, that was.
Wait. Battle. Monument majorities before battle resolution. Nathan would.
Oh, correct. So I would get 2 devotion because it's double.
Oh yeah. So that would have happened.
Thank you.
All right.
I am not that tired as James, but my brain's still not working.
That's okay.
And English is not working either, apparently.
So, but the question is, can I pull off actually recovering? We're gonna see.
Okay, so the tiebreaker now goes down to the next conflict area there because I didn't end up using it at all. Let's put that back there. And I was one who incited the conflict, so James is going to get to go first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I don't have a valid good move.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm going to summon figures. I can't even unlock an Ankh power. Ugh. Did I knock
You
something
could.
off? No, I cannot.
Yeah, you just get to draw the lines. It's fine. Oh, you don't have the.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have
You have the followers.
the followers.
I will
correct.
gain 1 follower. Okay, Nathan.
Sorry, did you move forward the gaming followers thing?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really? I could gain 1 follower.
You could gain 1 follower and get an Ankh power. No, you can't. Or you have to have 2. You're good. You can
I
get
have
Ankh
2.
power, yeah. And you get to put camels down and slice his region in half and knock Peter down a notch.
You guys have to remember, I only have 1 monument.
You have to remember, I only have 2 people.
Well, yeah,
I
no,
only
it's
had
okay.
1.
You are the worse off. We know that.
Yeah, everyone cry for me.
Nah, don't do that. He deserves everything he's getting.
Don't make me come over there. I have to drive. I don't feel like it. Never mind. You win. You win this round, dear sir.
You know what? I'm just realizing there's no point in doing gain followers because I'd get 0.
Yep.
Then don't do that.
I might just get.
You're just gonna do one of the ones where you just plug something off?
Well, I can only take one action no matter what.
Right.
Correct.
So I will unlock my Ankh power.
Okay.
And you'll get a level 2 monster, right?
Yeah, you will.
Yes, I will.
I so lost this game.
It's all right. I thought I won the last time we played, and then they merged and killed me terribly.
What part are you getting?
I'm getting resplendent.
Your god base strength is 3. If you can control at least 3 monuments of the same type. So not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet, but he's getting there.
Yeah, he needs to build one more temple, and then he's good.
But you can't forget now camels. You have to subdivide a region.
Yeah, he gets to draw a line.
And I think you can't subdivide this region.
You can. You just have to use
right
less
here.
You just have to use less than 6 camel tokens.
But there's a limited number of. Each
zone has to be 6 hexes.
Yes.
Yes. So it's not possible.
Right. You can't subdivide that area. You can't subdivide.
Yeah, because you drew the line. If you drew the line there, then this area would only be 5 hexes.
Right.
So you can't subdivide those 2 at all.
Just the other 2.
Yeah, I can do that. I will just subdivide. Have one less.
You think this is digital? They would use they would have the super components in here.
Yeah, the
Kickstarter.
Yep.
Stuff, because I really think Blood Rage or whatever and Rising Sun, they didn't matter that much, but with Ankh, the 3D temples and stuff with your tokens on it really makes a big difference.
So
yeah,
Nathan,
being able to slot your token in.
Yeah,
this one becomes 5.
No,
yep.
You have all the green here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's more.
No,
region 5. Oh,
region 5.
I thought you said it was 5 spaces.
And then he can switch it if he wants.
Yeah, you can swap that number with one of the other numbers. Yeah.
Yes, at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you, Dan.
Okie dokie.
You gonna get a free monument with move, or
and only get one action?
I'm sorry. I only have 1 unit on the table, and it's my god, and it's way down here. I can't get a free monument with a move. I can only move 3 spaces.
3. Oh, because he subdivided, you can't be adjacent anymore.
That is correct.
That is hilarious. Could have done it. You could have done it until he did that.
That is correct.
Wow, I did not see that.
Even summon figures would not be good for you either.
So what's stopping him from moving and doing?
I'm sorry. I can only move the unit 3 spaces. 3 spaces does not put my god anywhere close to a monument.
Yeah.
That's true. It does not.
Wait, does 1, 2, 3? Yeah, no.
I should totally pretend that was intentional.
Right?
Yeah, you should laugh maniacally now.
So now, what do I do?
Well, the first 2 actions are sort of meh for you.
I mean, maybe I trigger the event and don't claim a monument so that nobody else gets the benefit. This might be viable.
You could do the dumb game.
Yep, no. I'm summoning a figure. Nope, sorry. Summoning a figure.
Okay.
We'll summon a figure here-ish, and that will trigger the monument event. I get to lay claim to a monument. I can't, so nothing happens.
Oh,
very good.
Okay.
You may proceed.
Okay, Peter. Are you going to claim a monument? That actually is a valid thing for you.
Yeah, it is a valid thing for me. So I will definitely be doing that. I will go ahead and move.
Oh,
figures.
wait. Do you guys care if I make my guy radiant? I forgot to do that.
No, go ahead.
For it.
Oh,
Okay.
go ahead. You're pretending to be tired, so I mean, we gotta go with that.
Just figure that if I ever summon anyone, they're always radiant until I run out of markers.
I'm gonna move this a little bit so I can see this a little bit better. There we go. Yeah. So I guess I'm moving. I wanted to summon figures and actually gain a monument, but Dan took that from me. So I will move instead and gain a monument.
Someone's murdering those people like horrifically.
Sorry, I'm just trying to clean up a little bit, and it's not
No,
working.
you're fine. I'm just getting distracted by the physics of that thing. All right, so where are you moving?
I don't think I'm actually moving.
Oh, but you're going to claim the obelisk at least?
No, I think I might claim this pyramid.
Oh,
down
the pyramid.
here.
Okay, I forgot that was there.
I'm trying to remember which one of those. The different thing. Yeah, the pyramid is the thing
Pyramid
I want.
attuned, yeah.
you're trying to do
Is the
pyramid.
thing that I would want. So
I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to move it forward one more. This goes back.
just wait a second. I got it because I got to double check if I actually do want to move any of my.
Oh no, you go for it. I'll
figures.
wait for my turn. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
My turns are a little lame until I catch back up.
I can cross. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a second.
You can cross the river, right?
I can cross
Yeah.
the river, right?
You can cross anything as long as
One,
you land in a
two,
valid territory.
3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grab that temple.
Sure.
That's the
Okay.
one I'm actually going to grab, not the pyramid.
Oh, to deny it from Nathan, I approve.
Absolutely.
Well, he could still get the obelisk.
So I moved 1, 2, 3 for there. Want to move anybody else? One, 2, 3. Um. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for now. All right, that was me. You're
Well,
James.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something amazing. You guys will be like dumbfounded by the amazingness that I will.
I
Amazingness.
disbelieve.
I'm already dumbfounded.
I'm being stupid. I'm just gonna move some figures. He's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to unlock an Ankh power, and I'm gonna get this last widget. I don't know what Ankh power I want yet. I think it's going to be omnipresent because why not just do the same thing everyone else is doing?
I haven't done that one yet.
Wait. Oh yeah, you didn't do that one. Okay.
Nope, I did inspiring and commanding.
Yeah.
Okay. So my turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
Tis.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm
Tis it
moving.
is.
1, 2, 3. And then summoning. I'm getting my Wadjet up in here.
All right.
And that's my turn.
I will kill you.
Dan.
What am I gonna do? What have you guys left me?
Nothing.
All sorts of nonsense going
We've
on.
left
here.
you
Pain
nothing.
and suffering. Nathan, you
Pain
need to
and
help me get some
suffering.
points. So when you merge with me, it's beneficial.
That sun
I will
token is
not
with
be
that guy,
the
right?
one merging.
Oh, you won't?
I will not.
It's gonna be you or Dan.
It will
I'm
not be
trying for it to not be me too. This is the race, folks. We're
So
trying
you're
to not be the one
you're
to
trying
merge
to
with
merge
James.
Yeah.
Right now,
That's
James
funny.
isn't even the lowest. It's Dan.
Yeah, technically Dan is.
Yeah.
Not
Excuse
for
me, sir.
long.
I'm puzzling over this. I am gonna gain 2 followers, which is only 2 right now. And then I'm gonna spend 1 of them on a Ankh power.
Okay.
I actually also want commanding. All right. Actually, that's a
Oh, I forgot.
bad plan.
I
Here
forgot
we
to
go.
spend my 1 follower. I don't have that guy, so sorry about that. He's gonna go over here for my Ankh power that I got. I forgot to spend it.
No, I should not have moved last. Oh well.
Yeah, I was wondering why, but whatever. You got it. There's still more turns.
All right.
One more turn at least.
Next. Pete.
Peter is going to automatically give me one of his people.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to do that.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like
if you say so.
It's like a rule I just made up.
Let's see.
I do love this game, even though I'm going to get slaughtered.
Yeah. Got too many things that I want to do is the problem.
I suggest you just do an Ankh power. That's it. Just that's it. The only thing you do.
I think I'm gonna summon a figure.
Oh, fine. Don't do what I say.
You got it.
You're in a good position. You're the only one that really had survivors.
Summon figures. Place one figure from your pool adjacent to figure or monument. So I guess I'll bring the Wadget character out. Do I want to go here? Yeah, I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to gain followers. And that's going to get me 4 followers.
Oh, man, look at that.
I am summoning a figure.
Do it.
And Wajal comes out.
I love how Dan and Nathan both rush over to change the color of the base. At least
What
it looked
color's
like that's what they were doing.
Yep, I'll do it.
Yep. So both of the little hands rushed over there.
The
immediately.
odd thing we have to remember is when the merging god occurred, you only have so many bases set.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lose.
We had to cover that when me and Mate merged last game.
So it was so terrible. It was so terrible.
I'm really gonna waste actions. I'm gonna do gain followers and let Nathan do the battle-y stuff.
I don't want to do the battle
battle-y
yet.
stuff. Yeah, I'm not prepared for
it's
battle either.
It's a technical term, battle-y stuff. I'm just saying, technical, battle-y.
So you done?
Yeah, that's it, man. I got my 1 follower. I need another follower before I can even unlock my next Ankh power.
All right, Nathan, what's up?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Radiant
wait.
token. Just assume I'm stupid and I forget to put the Radiant token down all the time. Boop.
All right, I do the same thing.
Literally on top, so you can tell it's Radiant.
There you go. I like that. That's better.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move again to undo my stupidity from last time.
I was
Then I'm
wondering
gonna-
what you were doing. You summon
Then I'm
figure.
gonna summon my pharaoh mummy.
Wow, you're lining it up for Dan to have to make a tough decision.
Oh, I'm not starting the combat. I only have 2 figures on the board.
Do you have some devotion, or you do, or not devotion followers? You could move and do an Ankh power, and then Peter has to do it with only 1 action.
Ooh, okay. I did. Yeah, that was foolish. Again.
It's okay. It's not like you didn't lose every single person but your god on the first turn and no points. Well, I got 2. All right, Dan, what you gonna do?
Okay.
It's sort of like
my first action is a move. Yes, I move my alligator in there.
he will be effectively adjacent to 2 regions, but yeah.
3,
3 regions, yeah. So
1, 2,
you'll have
3.
3 conflicts.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
So
James, you know that's exactly what's happened. Is I did lose everybody, but my God, it only got 2 points.
well, we're not talking about you. We're talking about me. All right.
Wait a second. Let me think about where this guy is going, because I did want to move this guy. It's just a question of where.
I've made so many mistakes.
Okay, he's headed up here to this corner. All right, so that's my movement. Let me think about my second action. I could buy a god power. I could.
You could, and then Peter has to do the conflict.
Or I could start the conflict. I am not confident about winning this stupid conflict. About any of these conflicts, really. This gadget plus temple is what, like 4 strength?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna gain the Ankh power. Actually, yeah, sure. Why not?
Bollocks.
I am
That's
gonna
not a
take
power.
Obelisk. I'm gonna take Obelisk attuned.
Oh man, that one's awesome. It says start of your battle, move any number of figures you control to spaces adjacent to obelisks in that region.
Yeah. But yeah, it's on you, Pete. What one action do you want?
I like how Anubis with its 5 power is just all by itself there, and like everyone's staying away
So
from
I have
it.
so I have a quick question. What about Sobek here in the
Sobek
water?
would still fight me.
Oh, that's true.
Well, who does Sobek fight? Is Sobek in
All
region
of
2
them.
or region 1?
He's in 1.
He's
2,
in
and
all
5.
3 of them.
He's in all. He's in 1, 2, and 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he's in 5. Isn't that what
And
this water token does?
James, I'm not all by myself. You've got a figure in my region too.
Oh no,
region
my
2.
guy's. You're all by yourself. My guy's dead.
Oh no, he's sitting right there. I can see him.
He's dead.
I can see him with his nice big halo on
called-
top.
Dead.
His big radiant halo on top. I can see him.
He's called Mr. Dead Pants.
Mr. Dead Pants. Oh man. Okay.
So you're only getting 1 action. What's his 1 action?
Yeah, I
do?
know. I know. Well, I guess I might as well get an off power if I'm gonna have to do something.
Bastard. That means I don't get it.
So that means I get the tiebreaker token again.
Yay!
And that's a little iffy with that water. I think that would not be part of that region. So
Yeah,
not
I'm starting to
sure.
doubt that as well. I don't think I'm in 5.
Okay, we'll go with that. I don't
That
know.
goes there. I am gaining. What was it that I was going to grab?
What's the special rules for the water verbatim?
It just says it counts as a water space, so nobody else can occupy it.
Oh no,
right?
then you wouldn't be adjacent because it's literally a water space.
If he had gone here and then his movement there, he'd be adjacent to all 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Here?
So pay
Yep, right
Yeah.
there.
All right.
2 followers.
That's what I wanted to do.
Go ahead. Who cares?
Go ahead.
We don't care. It's fine.
Cool.
What you intended, we knew, so it's fine. Although you wouldn't be adjacent to 2 because of the river.
Yeah. So
and then you wouldn't
now,
be adjacent to 1. So yeah.
All right. Now I want to be in as many regions as
So
possible.
you're
There
in
we
2
go.
regions. I'm looking at that.
fine.
It don't work out.
Yeah, that's
So
a
he's-
little bit. Does
So
that?
he's only adjacent to 2 and 5, not 2 and 1, not 5.
Yeah.
That is correct.
If he
Okay.
goes there, rivers block it. So it'd be like having
Yeah.
camels there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that river counted as part of the. No, I guess it's
Nope.
not part of the hex. So
Nope.
Nope. No.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So I paid 2 followers and gained Temple Attuned.
Oh man.
Temple attuned.
And it's a fight. It's a fight. So region 1 is not unattested.
I'm
Correct.
in region 1.
Region 1. So
Yep.
you two
It
will
is- it
fight.
is
And no
Dan and
matter what, there's a monument that Dan controls, so that's cool.
I
All right,
have.
So pick your cards.
I have 3 strength to Dan's 1.
This is in
true.
region 1.
Currently.
So Dan could move somebody to there if he wanted to, correct?
Yeah,
He's
he
got an
does
obelisk
have
there.
obelisk, so he can.
I only have the one lousy figure.
You could
Oh,
move him
okay.
there if you
and
want.
you don't want to move him.
I don't want to move Sobuk until whatchamacallit, number 2 is finished,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
but
I
you
wanna
don't
move this
control a
guy
different obelisk.
before.
I was gonna say you don't.
Oh,
yeah, you don't.
oh, you control the obelisk here, so you're still can go to region 5.
I
with
could
your
still
guy.
go to region 5 after, because it's
you're
last.
good. You got all 3. Okay.
Oh,
so,
there you go. Interesting.
We need to get our followers.
oh, I
did
get
play
3
my card out,
followers,
but-
right?
Yeah, I guess I'm in only 2 regions at the start of conflict.
Oh, wait, that's how many? Yeah, I'm in 3, so 3 followers. How many followers did Nathan get from that? 3.
You also got 3.
And I have my card selected.
I need to pick a card.
So
All
James,
right,
you've got a total of 4 followers.
Why would I get 4?
You,
I got 3.
but you put 4 in your bag just now.
I already had 1, or did I have?
That's what I'm saying. Did you have 1? So you have a total.
Yeah,
of 4?
yeah. I have total 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I was saying. You have
Stop,
4.
Stop it! You can't use that card. You can't.
Nathan,
It's
all right, here
already
goes.
used, isn't it? It's right there. Oh, don't put that in your hand. It's
I didn't
right
put anything in my hand.
Cycle
All right,
that.
seems good.
I'm causing you trouble. I'm causing
So
you
I
trouble.
win?
Cards. Don't touch my cards. Those are my cards.
You're like bad. I
Bad.
thought-
All right,
when I get
all
one
right,
devotion.
wait.
So
What happened?
He-
I missed it. For
we
people.
both played Cycle Matt. We
Oh,
both
okay.
played Cycle Matt. So I get a point for the monument. He gets a point
First.
for winning the battle.
Yeah.
Second.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
So where are you guys at? Are you guys on top of each other?
No, I am here.
You're
and
there.
he's
Okay, so you're on
there.
top of me. Okay,
Yep.
Dan is.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so then region 2,
Yes.
everybody but Nathan's in there.
Correct.
What is in region 2?
So you have 1 power. Peter has 3. No, Peter has 5 power. 6
Correct.
power. 7 power. 8
No.
power. Holy
Quit,
crap.
quit.
You have
Quit it.
plus
Now you're
2,
throwing-
plus 2. Well, you have plus 4, plus
I have
5,
4.
plus 6, plus 7. So you have 7.
Whoa. Why do I have 7? What?
You're adjacent to 2 temples.
You're adjacent to 2 temples. That's 4 right there.
Or is it just a temple?
5,
No.
6, 7.
No, it's per temple.
So you have a.
And then your god counts as 3.
his god count.
No.
Each of your temples grants plus 2 strength in the
So-
region if there are any figure of your figures adjacent
So-
to it.
2,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 power.
Yeah. You're on 8. You're on 8. He-
Okay,
he- He's at
I didn't-
2. I'm at 1.
1, 2. Oh yeah. Okay.
You know what? I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Right.
This sucks, but
Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I think I'm. Am I in any other? I am in some others. I'm going to be playing 2 cards on this one, guys.
What? He's got 7 strength and he wants to play 2 cards? What is he doing?
I'm just, I don't even know. I have 1 power there. Or is that my guy? I have 2 power.
You have 1 guy, but 2 power because it's a Wadget.
Yeah. He's a widget. What do I want to do?
Keep thinking. I just keep thinking of Elmer Fudd every time we say Wadget.
It's true.
Shh, Wadgets.
James might be right. Might end up merging. I'm not happy with how this is going.
You're not
I
happy?
see some things.
All right, hold on. I got to play a card. It's this
Yes, you do.
card. And let's see what happens.
All right.
I'm
All right.
I am not committing any nonsense to this pile.
Cycle mat, and monument.
Building a monument. Nice. Okay, sure. You can build your monument first.
All right. So yeah, build monument happens first.
Yep.
All right. So let me see real quick. James has a pyramid there,
And that is it. You own the
and that is it. So I could either go with an obelisk or another temple.
Yeah, an obelisk would be worth an extra point.
It would be. So that's probably what I would. Yeah, I would do an obelisk then. So where the obelisk? They're right here. All right. And then does it matter where I put it?
Yeah, it's
No,
gonna
you can
be-
put it anywhere in the region
Yeah.
that's
And
not
you-
already occupied.
And you put a control marker on it.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna put it here.
Okay, so no one did a plague.
Nope.
So next up is going to be
Monument
Monument Majority. So that goes in from active player, which is Peter first, and then me.
Yeah, Pete gets 2, and then you get 1 for your 1.
So go up 2.
Get 2 for that.
And then is that it? Just the 2 of us?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
So then,
And then-
battle resolution occurs.
Yep. So I'm fine. Dan doesn't die.
Because yeah, it's just my god.
James dies.
Yep, working on it.
And
No,
I gain
Widget,
and I gain
no.
and I gain 1 more devotion for winning.
Yep. Oh my gosh, Peter might just like win. So
Don't count me out. I thought I was going to do really well last time, and then they merged and destroyed me.
region 3 occurs. So in region 3, I just
It's
get
just
2
you.
devotion.
You get 2 points. Yep.
Region 4, I am playing that card.
Now this one's in my hand. And then I want that.
Hopefully, I out-thunk people.
Oh, Dan's in there too. Dan has
Yeah,
1
I'm
power.
there.
Okay,
I
flip.
have 1 power.
Wait. Yeah, crap. I forgot. Flip.
Oh, who bid the plague?
I figured he'd do a flag.
Yep.
I did flood, so I get a follower.
Oh, that's interesting. The flood means, but the flood only protects you during battle resolution, and that's not plague. All right, well, I am going to build a monument first.
Yep.
It's going to be a obelisk, of course, since I'm obelisk attuned.
Of course.
Okay, now we plague.
Okay, everyone got their counter?
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
4.
All right, everybody dies. What'd you get?
I had to bid 0. I had no followers left after I built the monument.
Nathan, you should have let me win it.
No.
No survival.
That's why I did the flood, so I'd have enough that I could at least tie you.
That seems crazy sauce.
So now we're down to. Oh, did you guys adjust devotion?
There was, oh, right.
Everybody died.
No, no one gets anything.
Oh, everybody died. Sorry. Okay. Missed that.
No one
Yeah,
gets
everybody
anything.
died in plague, so nobody gets anything else.
Yeah, no one can do monument majority, and no one does battle resolution.
Okay.
Okay. Last.
So then area 5 is me and Nathan.
Hold on. Do you wanna
Yeah, I can
advance?
hop
Dan?
in there, right?
Yep.
Dan could hop in there.
Start of your battle.
I think you can put your god in too, or does it have to be a warrior? I can't remember.
Start of your battle. Move any number of your figures to spaces adjacent to your obelisks.
This is
See,
technically not your battle right now.
Right, because I'm not involved. I don't think I can move in unless I've got some presence there to start with. I can only reinforce. I can't enter.
Right.
That does sound correct.
Okay, sure. Yep. I'm fine with it. I approve this message.
I am playing this card.
I've yet again lost all my people.
Let's see.
I'm
I'm
down
down
to-
to. I am down to just my god as well. Yeah.
I'm down to God and 1 guy.
So
We'll see if
it's so
I
you've got
survive.
you've got your mummy out there. What's the mummy do for you?
If he dies, he gets to return one of his battle cards to his hand.
The battle card that you submitted when the mummy died.
Oh, you sure? Yeah.
It has to be that specific one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm really not doing well. We're gonna merge like really soon.
Well, we got another conflict to do before we merge. It's the end of the
I'm
next
sorry.
conflict.
You
We're
guys
right,
are talking
but-
about merging. You seem to have forgotten that it's actually me and Nathan that are the lowest on the track right now.
All right. I played my card.
I don't think it'll be that way.
I'm about to
Fine.
jump up, so I think we both
Let's
build
build a
monument.
Oh
Uh,
man, that's a lot of monuments.
It has to be in turn order.
So what?
Who's the two people doing it? You two. So you're
Yeah.
first, Peter.
Okay. He's currently got.
I believe that's how it works, but it's in turn
I
order.
think so.
I just don't know if it's like the active player can make the person to the left go or not. I can't remember.
In reverse devotion order, resolve, build monuments.
reverse
Whoever's
devotion.
lowest on the track goes first.
Oh, then
So-
that's Nathan.
Nathan goes first.
Oh.
That's very important.
Yes, it is actually. I am gonna do
What color is Nathan? Blue? Okay.
Purple.
He's purple. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to do a temple, of course.
temple.
But if you
Yeah,
build a
that
temple,
gives him his 3 temples. Yeah.
Well, and it also increases my power to 5.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I've only got 1 power right now. So
Yeah.
but if Peter builds a temple, you'll get no devotion for the temples.
Correct. I'll still get it for the obelisk, and I'll still win the
why
battle.
would he get no devotion for the temples?
Because he doesn't have
tied.
majority.
Oh no,
He
I wouldn't get it
doesn't?
for the obelisk.
If I said if you build a temple,
I
No,
would
he
only
would
have
still-
1 there. He would still
Yeah,
have
yeah.
majority.
Yeah.
That's
This-
Dan's temple.
That's
then.
That's
Dan's
my
temple.
temple.
Snoop.
He would still have majority temples.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is probably build myself
Pyramid.
a pyramid so
Right.
that I at least have something that I have majority of. So I get 1 devotion from this battle before I lose.
Sounds plausible.
Nathan's shooting up is going to be just 3 devotion, right?
2.
So
No, 2
yeah,
plus
so,
winning the battle, right?
Yeah. So I will
Nope,
go ahead.
I don't get the obelisk because Dan has an
Oh,
obelisk.
that's
Yep.
Again, I can put the pyramid anywhere here that I want.
right.
Right.
And you get a little toki thing on it.
Was not quite as good as I thought I'd be doing, but
I'll still.
You're beating Dan.
Well, gee, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, I have to build people again. Why am I always building people?
I just
Alright.
need to make sure I pass James.
All right. So yes. So we both built our monuments.
Yeah,
There was
I
no
get-
plague. You get.
1 for the obelisk, the temple majority, and 1 for winning the battle.
Did you get the one for the obelisk? No, you don't because the Dan. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
And then I get 1 for the pyramid. Okay. And then battle resolution, my guy dies.
Yes.
And you get 1 for winning the battle.
Oh, I'm gonna steal your guy that died, by the way.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wait, you got 3, Nathan?
No, I got 2.
Oh, I thought, okay. Yeah, 1 for temples and then
Yeah, I
1
already
for
moved
winning,
it up.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
So you
Okay.
should just be on top of me. Yeah.
But Mao, my God, it's worth 6 power by itself.
Man, until people start taking their people back.
Right. You can pay me followers to get your people back.
Oh, shoot. How do we do that again?
Just
It's
pay me
just-
a follower.
Just
Out.
at any point in time, yeah.
At any point in time, we pay you 1 follower to get our warrior back.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry. It says opponents must pay you 1 follower to summon a trapped warrior. So I guess it happens when you summon units.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yes, you're right. That does make sense.
That makes more sense for sure. I was gonna say because then I would just give you a follower right now to get my guy back.
So
Okay.
now, who triggered that battle?
I triggered it.
So then it's
Tiebreaker goes back out here because I still didn't use it that time, and it is James.
It's almost like worded like if I pay you a follower, I get to summon it. But I'm pretty sure that's not what they mean.
Right.
Well, I'm not doing Ankh power. Gain followers is dumb. Movement's dumb. So I guess I'm just summoning a figure.
And you get to draw some boundaries.
Yeah, well, I'm putting Widget out there because Widget's good. Widget's going here. I don't like Sobek.
This game has been a bloodbath.
yeah.
Like I cannot keep units on the table.
Get out. Peter's the only one that's been managed to keep any units on the board.
Yeah, there's enough there.
Yep.
Look at that, new region.
Just
Okay.
like that.
So where's the
Give it a
6
number.
marker?
In this bag.
And I will swap. No, I like that being 6. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
All right.
That's it. I could only do one thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
Nathan.
I can't pass up getting a monument, I guess. 1, 2, 3. And this guy's just going to go one spot. Not that it makes a big difference. And then I'm going to steal this monument.
You're not stealing it. You're just taking it.
Taking it, yes. Oh, I need to get rid of these.
We can
That's
steal
not
pretty
put them-
soon. Just 2 monuments left.
Which monument did you end up taking?
This
Oh,
pyramid,
that pyramid down
here.
there?
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Okay.
Dan, are you going to gain followers and get your monument after you move or something?
I mean, where can I move to? My only unit is this guy right
Why
here.
do you only
Yeah.
get down to your 1 unit? That's all you have.
All I have.
Oh, man.
That's all I have. I can't teleport outside of combat, so he's stuck there.
Yeah, you cannot reach either of the monuments that are left.
Oh, you could summon a figure.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm summoning a figure. We'll summon him up here.
Summon your figure away from Nathan. Summon your figure away from
He
Nathan.
did. He did.
I don't have any followers right now. I can't.
Can I give Dan one of my followers?
No.
My second action.
Wait, my guy's radiant again because always when I summon, I make him radiant.
Only if you put it on top like a halo.
Yeah. What do you call it?
No, you can't just
Well, look
throw
at
it
that.
into your-
Look at that. He's
Yeah.
walking away.
He's walking.
That was amazing.
Love him.
All right,
Halo. There you go.
My second action will be to summon followers. I will summon one lousy follower.
Oh no!
I will not be able to claim a monument with this event because I am not adjacent to
Oh my
an
God.
unclaimed
Dan,
monument.
Dan, I
Again.
hate you so much
Dan.
right now.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I did that.
I hate you so much. I'm like the only person with somebody right next to an
Oh, wait, where'd you
unclaimed
summon your
monument.
guy? Where'd you summon?
I'm sorry. He was up here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So now it's Peter's turn.
Yeah. I
Okay.
summoned him
Oh.
next to this monument and then I gained followers to gain my one follower and stop other people from claiming monuments. Yeah, that happened.
So mad at you.
Well, we're getting.
I'm
up to
not
real
used to
quick
it.
here.
I'm not used to it. I'm usually so mad at James or Nathan.
Yeah.
I'm not used to being so mad at Dan. Oh man. All right. Shoot. Well, I know one thing I'm gonna do, but what's the other one? What will be the other thing?
I want to put more camels across there and be like, no, my pyramids only. Yeah, because effectively I just gave red 2 points if they can keep a person in that one spot.
Yes. I'm not sure exactly why you drew the line there.
I don't know. I'm tired. I'll go with tired. I just want to see Peter win. That's all I want to see. I don't know. I don't actually, but
It's not looking good
we're gonna say if he does
least-
win, that's what I
on
wanted.
this turn because Nathan is super powerful right now.
Yeah, only in one region. He can't do much outside of
But
that.
that's like the one region that I might stand.
He's
a chance.
also super powerful over in this region.
The
too.
next event is battle, and then after battle, somebody merges. It's probably gonna be me. It's probably gonna be me and somebody. Just saying.
Just saying.
I just have to stay up ahead of James. That's all.
You might do it.
So your god is how powerful right now?
He's a
Nathan?
6.
Yeah.
He's a full 6. Okay. 6. I've got
And he cannot die. Because he's got him. I gotta get a less noisy chair.
How does the city work again?
It's just
It's
doubles
just
the points in the
Double
region.
points for those regions.
Okay.
all right. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead then and just summon a figure. And I'm going to pay Nathan the 1 follower. Make him a little bit weaker,
Thank you.
but not by much.
Don't forget that's also region 6, so that's going to be the last region to fire.
The one where I want to put it, though. Do I want to put it down here in 2? Yeah, so I'll put that in 2. It's more important for me to do here. I'm gonna be able to get that done.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just going to run around like a monkey.
Oh, I forgot I had that god power. I actually got an extra
Yeah, that's where
follower
I made
there.
definitely made a mistake there.
That was just your first action, right, Peter?
Yeah, but I made a mistake during the previous battle phases.
What do you mean?
It's all right. All right. So yeah. So I summoned a figure and did that part, and then I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Like, you might be worried about not being the last player, but he might win the game before it matters.
I mean, we're gonna merge before anybody wins the game.
Yeah, but then it doesn't matter because he might be like way up there.
I'm gonna gain followers. That'll give me 4 followers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
All right, so my turn. I'm gonna move because you guys are all insane. 1, 2, 3. And I'll summon a figure. And he'll be...
if you have to, right?
If I have to. He'll be radiant before I forget. And I guess I'll put him up against my god. Because I'm definitely not living in the section you guys are in. Alright. Someone else. Nathan.
I'm going to gain followers to get 3 followers, then spend them all unlocking my next god power.
Yeah.
Which is going to be bountiful, I think.
When the red devotion section, each time you gain 1 devotion. Oh, you gain 1 extra. Yeah, that's really good. In the red section.
And I get my Bayou.
They did nerf that. That used to just say you gained a devotion.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and you get the invincible guy.
Which is not as valuable as it used to be.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dan. It's your
All
turn.
right. So Dan.
Yeah. Thinking. Yeah.
Plotting, thinking,
Scheming.
I mean, I need figures, but
summon figures.
But all right. I am going to gain followers.
Why didn't you summon figures?
I will gain 2 followers because I have this god power that says I gain 1 extra. So.
And you're going to get an Ankh power?
Yep, I am.
Which one
I'm
you
going to use these 2. I'm going to get a Ankh power. I'm going to take. I'm going to take Resplendent.
Yep. So you got 3 now.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're no longer adjacent to Nathan either, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, Peter, what you doing?
Dan, did you give your Pharaoh mummy? Or is there none left?
No, there's
you're
a
right.
Pharaoh
I do get a 2. I actually got a monster. What? Huh?
Yeah. That's one thing with Ankh. The monsters aren't that crazy either, which I sort of like.
Yeah, they don't feel
But some of
way
them,
overpowered. But
Yes.
it feels
some of the miniatures though are amazing, and it's just like +2 to battle. I'm like, seriously? That thing looks
Have
like
you
it
seen
would
this guy?
mess you up, and it's like, nah. Like, okay, all right. So, Peter, what are you doing? What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is like your game to win.
I'm gonna summon figures again.
Monkeys. Feral monkey bums. What are you gonna do?
Summon figures again. Question is where do I put it? Oh, no, that's not what I... That's silly. Well, no, you've only got... Shoot, yeah, you only had one of my guys. Can't make you any weaker.
Okay. What else you doing?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to figure out where I want to put this this guy that I just summoned.
You must know right now.
Yeah, I know. I really
right
should.
now. I don't know why I'm saying this, but yes. Right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna summon it there. Okay, summon, and then Ankh power.
What is it with you guys and Ankh powers?
Which one of these?
I've done quite fine without any Ankh powers at all.
Yeah, you're doing quite fine, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, so I will spend two. Spend two. I'll sacrifice 2 of my followers. I shall gain Resplendent as well. Even though it's not actually helping me right now. And there is a mummy left, so I will take the mummy.
So what is James doing?
Yep, what is James doing?
That's a very good question. What is James doing?
He doesn't. You don't have a whole lot going, so
I
you
got
may not want
nothing
to trigger
going
the
yet.
battle.
Where's my widget? I'm triggering a battle. I don't care anymore. Someone's merging.
You don't want to trigger the battle. No.
Battle
no.
is triggering.
Do
I
it.
would. If you don't trigger it, I'd have to.
Do it.
It's happening.
Yep. Yep.
I could really screw Nathan over.
Do
that too. Do that.
I don't know if that's true.
It is.
I
There's
hope it's
there's
true.
something horrific I could do to you, because of the
If
battle
nothing,
order.
if
But
I was gonna say, if nothing else, you should summon a follower and take. Oh no, you don't have a. Never mind, you don't have a.
but Dan's on the bottom. I don't know.
don't have a
I mean, I'm not going to
follower.
win anyway. So whoever's going to be stuck with me is going to be screwed. Well, I might as well do the move action because that'll get the game closer to finales. And I will potentially move no one. But let's see.
You should move your god, right?
Your guy's only 1 power, right?
That is correct.
I mean, there's no point to having more than one person in the region 3 for you.
Yeah. Now, why would you do that? There?
Why would you do that?
And I'm going to summon a figure. Who, of course, will
Boy.
always be radiant.
He wasn't kidding. Conflict is about to begin.
Or should I go over here just so I can have people die? Yeah. Dan's either going to win or not. That's the way that works. So this guy's going to be radiant.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to work.
I'm so tired of grabbing the wrong thing. All right, so it's going to be battle time and merge.
Battle time and merge.
Those are
Oh,
technical
lovely.
terms, I hope you know.
All right.
And I get
You
the
get the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker token. Hopefully, you get to use it.
No, I won't. I'll be dominant one region and losing two. So that's okay.
All right. In region
Oh
one,
boy.
I am the only one in region one
So
because the Sobek is still in the region one.
yep.
That is correct.
We need to get our followers first.
Oh, yeah, I
Right.
get three followers.
I guess I'm in only 3. I'm in 3.
I'm just in 2, unfortunately. I only got 2 units on the board.
You were so focused on your god over there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally going to win that battle.
I hope not.
I mean, Anubis sort of lends itself to playing tall, aka not a lot of units, but a lot of really powerful units.
Yeah. I kind of wish there was a battle at 5, but oh well.
Peter has a lot of points in 6. Okay, so next is 2. So 2 is just Peter
It was
and
me and Dan. Me and Dan.
Yes, I do control 3 obelisks, so my god's base strength is 3.
All right, so it's 3 to
Wait,
1, 2,
Dan, did
4,
you get your
3 to
devotion
4.
for that other region?
No, not yet. There we go.
And then did you get your obelisk too? Because
He's not
Yeah,
in
no,
that
I
region.
got 2 points.
you got 2 points.
Oh, he is in that region. Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I got 2 points for that.
All right, so
I just moved
in region 2, the power dynamic is me 4, Dan 3.
Me 4, Don 3. Yes.
Okay, just
Yeah,
I was
Me
double checking.
4.
All right. Let me see what I got here.
There's no way I'm reading region 6. I don't even know why I put my person in there.
All right.
Oh,
There's
wow.
there's my card.
Oh, darn it. What? I didn't realize there was a pyramid in there, too. Another one.
Yeah, it's
Don't know what I'm doing.
I am not happy with the way this is going.
you could
Don't know
build a
what I'm
pyramid.
doing.
I have a few options.
Well, I mean, that's one, yeah. Or you could just not worry about that devotion.
I was kind of hoping I'd get at least one more guy out before we go.
Oh,
Shoot.
well,
Dan, you've already got your card, right?
I wanted to make sure
That is
I need to-
correct.
I need to figure out what I'm doing then. I want to play all the cards and I can't.
No, you need to pay.
I mean, you
all
could
the
declare that you're going to
cards.
play 2 cards this one battle, but I'm not sure if this is the one battle you want.
No, right? I don't think it is either.
All right, so you guys
All
have
right.
your cards?
I do
No.
now, yes.
Let's
Yep,
see what's
yep.
happening.
All right.
Miracle and load. Okay, so first off,
Ah, man.
Interesting.
plague happens now. So bid.
Nobody built monuments. So yeah, we bid for plague. Let's see what he wants to lose.
Or he could just win right now.
I'm sorry, the only figure that I have involved in this battle is my god.
Right.
So if
You
he
can't die.
wins the bid, I still have 4 power.
You still have how much
Four
power?
You have 3.
3.
Plus 1 from the plague.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So even if he wins the bid, we tie on power and he loses all his guys.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right,
don't think there's a way for him to win.
Dan, are you ready, Dan?
Yeah, I'm ready. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I bid 0. It's fine.
He will
Yeah,
get he'll
yeah,
get the
absolutely.
devotion though, so that's good. Because your guys will die now and you'll get 2 devotion.
Yeah.
So that says at the end of the battle though, right? For the getting the devotion. Because that's important.
After battle resolution.
Yeah,
Yes.
so now your guys go away, so you just remember you had 2.
Yep.
Dan gets 1 point.
Yeah, just for winning the battle. And then there's no monument majority happening there because the units are dead by the time that happens.
But Peter now gets 2.
Yep.
Correct.
So no one moved you up, so
Okay. Up to 2.
now
we
region
go.
3, what's the exact wording of the city? Because I'm dominant in that region and I get a +1 because I'm radiant. So does that mean I get 3 or 4 points?
Let me just check because I think it's only
You get double points for being dominant specifically. I think the radiant just adds 1 on top of that.
Yeah, I don't think it applies to anything like you would get.
Doesn't it
just
apply to
for this-
monument majority too?
It applies to monument majority. Yes, winning the
Dominant-
battle, dominant, monument majority specifically.
All right, so I get 3 devotion for that.
I am not in 4.
I am in 4.
I am in 4.
Have fun.
What do I call it? Before battle begins, I'm going to hop over here.
Yeah, you can reinforce. So how much does that give you?
My god was a 3, right?
Yeah, so that gives you 4
Gives me 4 total.
to my 2, right? 2.
Yeah.
Oh, this
What
is
cards
not
have
good.
you spent?
I've spent 3 of them. They're all right here.
At least this is Dan's last battle. Four for that.
Now this one makes me think a little bit.
Yeah. You still got your full group of cards over there, or you spent
No,
one?
I spent plague, which wouldn't
Just plague.
matter at
Okay. All right.
Plague wouldn't.
Plague would not matter much. No.
No.
Okay.
I have 3
Oh,
devotion. You have 5. Okay.
I am stealing one of Peter's guy when it dies, by the way. I don't
Okay.
it doesn't say I have to be involved.
I hate you. Are you serious?
All right. I have submitted a card.
I have also submitted a card.
Okay. Let's go. You're going to build a monument. All right. You get to do that first.
So the monument I will build is going to be a pyramid, of course.
Even though I'm not in this battle, it's very vital to me what's going on here.
Why?
I need to see how many points you each get.
Well, I'm going to get 1.
All right. So now we go to monument majority. I get a point because of the obelisk. You get a point because of the pyramid you just built.
Yep.
And then battle resolution.
You win from points, so I lose my guy. So
Right.
You get 1. Or you get... Oh, wait.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, stop.
We
can
got
both
2
get 2
points for the
and
monument
now
majority.
you get 2 more.
Two more for winning the battle. Yep.
Oh, because the city.
Yeah, because of the city.
Okay.
Ah, man,
So
I
who's
tried so
merging?
hard.
Potentially with Nathan.
Tried
Nope.
so hard.
Nope.
Tried so hard.
I am not merging with anybody. I think I made it.
Oh, because this region that's uncontested is worth what? 3 points to him?
I double it
How?
How?
because I unlocked the bountiful.
That
As
is-
long as I'm in red, I get extra devotion every time I get devotion, and the
Oh,
monument scoring
snap.
is separate from the battle.
No, I think you only get 1.
No, I checked it. The monument
While in the
scoring
red
is
devotion
separate.
section, each time you gain devotion, gain 1 extra.
Yeah, no, monument scoring is separately.
So I get 2 for that for the monument and 2 for dominance. So all I need to do is get.
I'm sorry, it'd be 3. You
I don't have
one
the obelisk.
you don't have obelisk majority
Yeah,
because
no.
I've got an obelisk. So yeah.
Okay.
So as long as I score, I think 1 point over in 6, which currently my god has a power of 6. What is Peter's power? And James doesn't matter.
I'm
Well,
also at 6
Actually,
right
James
now.
does kind of matter, but
I'm also at 6 right now.
you're at 6, huh?
Yeah, I've got
Yes.
four
Yep.
figures, and then my temple here gives me 2 more. And I
Okay.
will be playing 2 cards.
Oh man, getting interesting.
So I have
Are,
options.
are you watching this, James? It might be you and me.
I have a couple options here. How I can. No, I don't have that in my hand. Oh, darn it.
I'm sorry. Whose is this? This is your card, James.
Oh, don't put it in my hand. What was that? What was that? Oh, it's right here. It's upside down.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's one I'm playing.
Sorry, that was the
Yeah,
card I should
good.
put there.
James is involved in this battle.
Yeah, James is involved. So
James has got what? 1 lousy strength to your guys' 6.
yeah, but he could play a card that could throw things off. Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I could think of one.
All right,
All right,
flip.
Nathan's got his. All right.
Yep.
Flip him.
Plague.
Yep.
Miracle.
Okay. Nobody built
This is-
monuments.
Nope.
Okay. Resolve the plague.
This is going to be super close.
Wait, how many you have? 6, Peter?
I've got 6.
Oh, you need to do it. Or you only have to do 4, actually.
Right, because you guys each only have 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Nathan's not talking. I want to hear Nathan say yeah.
He has to tell you. He has 3.
Yes. I've
Okay.
lost.
All right, ready?
So hold on a second.
Yes, you did, Nathan. Yes, you did.
Okay, yes. 1, 2, 3, show him.
I have a 0. I
0.
can't pull it out. I can't pull it out. There it is. 0.
All right, so I lose 4 followers.
Oh, Nathan, you just lost it the last second, too.
I get no points for this then. I still don't die.
I'm sorry, your god's still in the district.
Yeah,
But he's not
But
as
there's
powerful.
another-
He doesn't
pyramid.
have majority of monuments or own anything, so
I'm sorry, he's the only one with a temple in that area, right?
nope.
I don't have a temple. There's another
Yeah,
pyramid.
I have a temple, and he and James both have
Well,
a pyramid.
we
This
resolved.
temple?
It's a pyramid, and James has one too in
Yeah.
this area.
But I'm sorry, that's Nathan on this temple, right?
No,
No.
that temple is me. I'm
Yeah.
red.
Oh, okay.
So monument majority first. Peter gets a point.
Yes, I get 1 point for monument majority.
Okay, next.
Okay.
Battle resolution,
Yes, you die, James.
which is fine, but I
Yeah.
don't get points yet.
I'm sorry, people forgot to remove their units from plague. Everything should be dead except the 2 gods.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I'm already
because
dead, yeah.
I won the plague, so I didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy died, but it doesn't matter. All that
Yeah.
matters is I get my devotion at the end of the thing. So now totals. Who has the most power?
I
Peter?
definitely do.
Right. So then you get the 1 devotion,
Correct.
and I
I
get
also then gain 3 followers back because I won.
Yeah, I get 1 devotion.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What for?
Miracle.
Miracle.
Oh. I
I'm
needed
sorry.
to get.
Pete, you also did you get the devotion from Drought?
I haven't done it yet. I was getting ready to.
Okay.
So
So-
I might not win the game, but I didn't merge.
So from drought, I gain 4 more devotion, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't
4.
like. Unfortunately, my plan was to get into one more region, get my build monument back in my hand, so I could build a monument there, increase my power, and actually give myself some scoring. If I'd been
Well,
able to
I mean,
just summon one more unit, I would
if
have won
there-
the game. Or
if-
if somebody had gone into Region 5, I would
Well,
have
you
won
wouldn't
the
have won
game.
the game. You
Well, I
would.
wouldn't have won the game, but I wouldn't have merged.
Well, right now you guys don't have to go down any, and actually you're the controlling god.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So what do you call it? It's my units and monuments that get removed from the
Yep,
game.
your guys are all gone.
All right.
I'm just so. Oh.
I've got a mummy over here that's technically yours if you've got enough bases for it.
Yeah, I got one. Oh, too small. So, no, I don't have enough.
All right,
So
guys,
then
I'm going
that
to step
might
away
be-
from the table real quick while you figure out the whole merging
yeah.
thing.
And then that mommy goes away.
It's just whether I want the mummy or the. Oh, can I not have had? I think the Bennu is supposed to be a large base.
Bennu is not a large base, I don't think.
I'm sorry. The one that only has 2 figures in the pool is a large figure.
Yeah,
It
is
should
it all
be.
the time?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Pretty
sure,
much.
we'll go with it large. So yeah,
So yeah, because otherwise I couldn't.
you
have
can can pick to get rid of one of yours instead, I think. So
Yes, I could.
But the Pharaoh mummy's pretty stupid. comparatively.
Well, yeah, I only need one Pharaoh mummy.
Yeah.
It's really nice for me in a way, but it's just not working. Hasn't worked yet.
All right, so all of Dan's monuments are gone.
I have to match your Ankh powers.
Yes.
So that's what we have.
And then you guys are going to switch your things, and Nathan will get one turn.
Right. And you now have the ability to lay water tiles if you and move onto water if you want.
Uh-huh. Well, that's actually really useful because now my superpower for God can be
It be in
the
two or
regions.
three two regions.
Two
you can
regions.
get 2 regions right there. That's the best you can do with it right now.
Yeah, thanks to your putting that water thing there, but well,
Sorry, I thought that was smart. It wasn't.
there's other ways I can do it. Let me read his
When I build a monument, where do I build it? This is my monument right here, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Looks orange for some reason instead of yellow.
Because orange is your color.
Yeah, you are
It's orange to me
yeah.
too.
But that looks, yeah. Okay, you know what? Leave me alone.
All right. Did you guys do the merge thing?
I think we covered it. I mean, we were already on the same
Hey, leave my
score
guy's
space.
Halo alone.
We were already on the same score space, so we don't
Gosh
have to
darn
move
it.
around there.
Ah.
I'm going to just take my token off that space, and we'll just use Nathan's token to mark where we're at.
Okay. So James, this is where we were last week when I was winning, and then Dan and Nathan merged, and then they clobbered me hard.
Well, we could push it to the red line dying really quick. So it just
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
But this part was no fun last time.
Okay, well, Nathan gets a turn, so Nathan can do one thing.
But they can both do the same thing, which is what they did last time. They just kept doing the same thing, and then I couldn't do it.
Yeah, they could do the same thing.
It was very frustrating.
But if they fight to get it to these events to trigger, they're going to lose this time. So they have to be a little bit more. Because right now there's only one unit from them on the board, although large. I'm gonna probably start taking my people away from them. Oh wait, one of them is Sobek's unit.
Dan's,
That's
it goes
gone.
away, yeah.
Yeah.
I also noticed something on the card that Dan gave me. It actually has the correct God power. The God power written on your player board is not updated.
Oh, really?
Wait.
Interesting.
Oh, if you dominate or win a battle with your god, you may place a water token in your region.
The 2 different sides of this token read differently.
And-
I didn't even notice that.
I don't know. Who knows? We're gonna go with the way it was, and then we can look it up later. So it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, well, it's fine. We'll go with the way it was, which is what?
If
I move.
Oh no. Yeah. The token is different from what's on my board. You were correct. I was reading my board. Yeah.
The token matches what it says in the.
yeah. So
it's Nathan's turn, and then Dan gets to go?
Yep. So Nathan gets one action. What does he want to do?
I'm sorry. When we merged, what happened to our follower pool? Anything?
I can't remember if you lose your followers or they go to Nathan. That would suck if they go into Nathan, because I think you have 5, right?
I've currently got 5. Yeah.
You have a shared follower pool, but you have to look at the merge god rule real quick. Did I pass it? Oh, you guys can find it.
Yeah, I'll find it.
So, yeah, there's that.
I'm back. I lost audio for a little bit.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
So, basically, we're seeing what the followers do. I don't know if he lost his followers or they go to you.
I get his followers.
Then
That's the only things that stay. Oh, I get 5.
What's
How many
your
is that?
Both players controlling the merge god share the pool of warriors, guardians, and followers that originally belonged to the higher god.
Yeah. Oh wait, the pool of guardians.
The pool meaning the supply.
But
It doesn't
not
say
your
anything-
warriors.
So
Yeah.
wait, so does he get
I
followers?
don't think he gets my followers.
Wait, let me just check.
That would be really important because I don't want him to get your followers.
Yeah, I don't either.
I got a lot of followers.
Yeah, I do not want him to get those.
I don't know why Nathan put them in his hand. But yeah.
It's just easier to draw 5 at a time, but let me just check on before I put them in my bag.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
I thought I had read that. Oh no, you're wrong. I was right, rather. You were wrong. Yeah, but yeah, you are right.
Oh, wait a second. Here's here in the example, it says all of Ra's followers are put together with Amon's pool. Ra being the one in the lower position. So yeah. Yeah, the example in the rulebook says that I give him my followers.
All right, where's that at? I'm looking at where your hand is.
It starts right there.
All of Ra's followers are put together with Amon's pool. Ra player adjust. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think you get these 5.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I don't like it, but it's in the rule book.
Yeah, I think most people hate the merging thing.
It seems as well. It's just tough. It definitely makes it tough on the.
What's your one action, Nathan?
See what happens. Yeah.
Well, didn't? Oh no, James did trigger that.
He
So
did.
my one action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need camels. I have enough followers. I could unlock another.
No, you have 8 followers, so do whatever. Yeah.
Well, I think the best action is actually maybe game. No, I'm just gonna.
I would suggest summon figures, right? We've
Yeah,
only got
summon.
one thing on the table. We've only have the big guy on the table.
I could bet. We got 2 guys. I got the Pharaoh mummy too.
We've got a Benru that doesn't die. Put that out
Bennu.
somewhere.
Put him out there.
He's only 1
Not there.
power though. Okay.
Yeah,
so
but he
plus
doesn't
2.
die.
He's got 3 power because he's next to a temple.
All right, Dan, you.
All right. Yeah. Do you want another figure? I mean, I don't even know.
We could get my Wadjet out somewhere. We'll want to move them at some point. We could probably put them here, then move them into the region 2.
Yeah, I would actually put him up here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, we'll summon figures, put him there. That puts him closer to the action, as it were.
And actually, he could move into 3 too, as well.
Yeah, keep our options open.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right.
So now
Peter.
we're up to Peter.
Okay.
Peter could set James up, but he doesn't want to do that, of course.
Not sure how relevant the
I know.
drawing of
He-
lines is.
I'm already
here.
set up. If he doesn't do the one thing, it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, well,
it's just basically Peter and I versus you two is basically what it is now. So we need to do everything.
No,
this time.
no.
It's 100% us versus you.
no.
You have a
Yeah, I'm pretty
you
sure
have
that's exactly
an
what's
unfair
happening right
advantage
now.
right now. So we need to just take you out. So
Tiebreaker
whatever
token wasn't
whatever you
used.
think we
There
need
we
to
go.
do, Peter, we need to do to them.
Oh man.
Don't decrepit yourself there, James. Technically, you are still in this game.
No, we need to. I need to join Peter because there's no way we're gonna defeat you. No.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Peter could defeat us. You cannot.
No, so I'm joining.
You need, I agree with the tactical assessment.
Peter and I are
James
joined.
needs Pete. Pete doesn't need James.
Right. Well, Peter does need me a little bit because you overwhelm him in that section. But yeah,
He won that battle. What are you talking about? He has more strength than us there.
that's then. This is going to be now. What are you doing, Peter?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm getting there. So I've got. Do I want to? I think I want to move because, like, right. Okay, so there. I'm gonna move. Go 1, 2,
Yep.
3 into here. I'm gonna summon a figure.
They're going to get a whole bunch of monuments like a trigger.
It's gonna be super dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be us first then. Unfortunately.
All right, and then I will drop my mummy.
I'm probably going to plague them and do all sorts of
In
fun
there.
stuff to help you out.
All right, that was me. So James, it's you.
So they only have 2 power, or they have 4 power in that region.
Actually, hold on a second. Sorry, that was my bad. Not the mummy.
Okay.
He's already got a crap ton of followers. So you can have another one, and I'll take my warrior back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to drop them down too.
Shoot. No, I don't. Yeah,
So
I
I'm
think I
going to
did that.
summon figures. Yeah, here, I'm going to take my guy back. So that drops him down to a 3. He'll go here. And he'll be radiant. And my second action, I'll do the Ankh power. Which one should I do?
So then you get to draw boundaries.
Yeah, I'm going to cut Nathan in half there. Is what I'm going to do.
Which power do you take?
They're all don't help me. I'm going to do Pyramid Attuned.
I was gonna say, how many you got? 2 pyramids?
Yeah, so I can summon a bunch of characters, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, and then I guess if you there, I mean, there is a third unclaimed pyramid over here that if you eventually would get that, you could get the Resplendent, and your god would be 3 power.
Can I do this? Wait.
The zone that each zone that you make has to be at least 6 exits.
Yeah, it will be. How do I do this properly? So I think I'd have to go. It might help him out a little bit by cutting it up.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's helping or hurting there.
It drops his power a lot. Could cut him off.
But no one's even fighting him in that region.
True.
I don't know. I don't know what you do here.
I think that's the best.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta put a battle marker out.
And then you're looking for number 7, but I don't know if it.
Who cares?
And then you can switch it with something if you want to switch
there's
it.
7. Yeah. What do you think? What would be the best to switch it with?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It's hard to judge right now. I think just because I'm not sure how many people they're actually gonna have.
All right, we're doing that. Okay. Nathan, do your one action.
Okay. I think this is what I'll end up gonna set up James, I think, but
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
No, I'm after you.
Yeah, well, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Do
move.
you want? Yeah, I would move.
I'd move so you can summon, which means the
Now,
next monument. But Peter's not close enough to be able to actually take
No,
a
no, no,
monument.
no, Nathan. If you move, I can move, and then we can claim the pyramid.
Oh, we can both move and. But well, do we want to move or summon? Is that the option?
Yeah, that's debatable.
So, well, I'll do the move. The Wadjet, I can get over here. Is that, or do you think it's better to go towards the pyramid? Then you would have to move if we go towards the pyramid.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really even realize that obelisk was there. I mean,
We could
this
put him
would be
here.
this 1, 2, 3. This would be better, right?
Well, if we put him next to the obelisk, he could still get to that pyramid if we need to.
Okay, all right.
From there, and we now have some people in there.
How would he
and
do that?
So how many?
He
Which
can't-
One, two,
oh,
three.
Yeah.
which
Okay.
which one of you is moving right now? Because you're moving two different figures right now.
He's moving, Nathan.
We can move all our figures, so.
Okay.
So we moved the Wadjet and the Bennu. Do we want to move the Pharaoh Mummy? Probably not.
That one's fine. You might want to move that.
Anubis, we could do 1, 2, 3 to get us into 2 regions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he's allowed to be on the water now.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's a Sobek.
Right. That's right.
He's
Oh.
technically
Actually, no. If we go here, we're
Anubis
in 3
Sobek.
regions.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it puts you in 1, 2, and 6.
Yep, I think that's a pretty decent move. Dan,
All right, so I move the Bennu up here and take the pyramid is the plan.
well, I think you could summon a guy here and take the obelisk.
Oh, either one, yeah. That's I like the summoning idea better. Yes,
So you get a warrior. We get a warrior here.
and we'll claim this one.
Yep.
All right. That's to Pete, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
James.
sure
So this is what it is so much more difficult at this point in the game.
Yeah, there's very little chance for us to beat them, but we can try.
So
there's very little chance for
hard.
James to beat again.
No,
Peter's way ahead.
very little chance for him to beat you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it out of the red by the end of the next
That's
conflict.
what
event,
I'm thinking.
actually.
Like
Peter will
we
be able to
need
make it
to.
out of red for
Peter
sure.
will.
We
need
maybe.
to. We need to push it really quick to get both of those things to get to the
Right.
to get the. So that's the only chance of killing them. I think is what we need to do.
Again, you're not a team.
But we can play the game kind of however we want.
Right. We gotta balance
yeah.
the horrible merging thing.
I'm probably
I say you're in a good
To see-
position. You shouldn't. I'll fire off the event for the.
You know, Peter could fire off the event so James doesn't get an extra monument.
He could, if he wants.
I mean, obviously I would take the monument myself if I could. I
Yeah.
can't. I don't want to leave it for you guys to get another monument.
Right.
So I might as well let James have it.
Yep.
Now the only problem is once James grabs that one monument, all monuments are up for grabs again.
Yeah, but there's only one more event, so only one monument can be
Yeah, there's
lost.
only one more monument event left in the game,
Right.
Um,
So
and
So
it's
I'm like-
after the cutoff.
yeah. So since I can't get the monument, I feel like I should at least just let James get it.
Oh, you're so nice. That's not what this game is about.
My suggestion.
Well, that
my
sounds
suggestion for
sounds like a sound strategy.
my
to me.
suggestion for you would be to summon figures and
I'm-
gain a Ankh power, so you get the Bennu guy, and you can put them against your guys, and they're all invincible.
but then I'd still have to have time to summon the Bennu guy out.
You will.
And the Bennu guy, what's he get? He can't be killed.
you
He
might.
can't
and
be
any
killed,
of your
and the-
figures adjacent to the Bennu can't be killed under any circumstances.
I doubt they're going to fire off the event, but they might.
Right. My other worry though is he's got 9 followers right now.
Oh wait, you know what? I don't even want that temple pyramid at all.
Why not? You just bought Pyramid Attuned.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah, but if you don't take it, he will.
Then he'll get no points, so I'm fine with it.
Oh, that's true because there's only one other pyramid
Yeah,
in that region.
I'm not doing that no matter what. I don't care about it. I'm going to try to get myself in a better position.
So you're not going to fire it off then?
No.
But I thought the goal was to fire it off sooner rather than later.
Well, they're going to do it. It's going to happen, but I don't want to do it.
All right, I'm going to summon a figure. Dang it.
Sure.
And now they see that there's no way we're gonna win because they have that, like, every time he gets a devotion, he gets additional devotion.
It only goes until we pass the red area, though.
Yep.
Yeah, well, if you rocket past the red area, what does it matter?
I'm going to summon him there.
Well, Peter's
going to
get well past the red area, too. Peter could potentially, if he does well, cap out before we get there.
4 again. I'm going to gain followers. Gain 4 more followers.
We need 10 devotion to get just to survive this next round.
It's a lot.
All right, that was it for me. So it's to James again.
Summon figures.
Okay.
They'll both be radiant or whatever I have radiant left of, and they're both going by the pyramid. Of course. Oh, I don't have any radiant left. I don't know where all the radiants went.
You only have 3.
Where's the third one at?
Probably underneath somebody, maybe?
This one appears to have one.
This one.
This one appears to have one.
Oh, and that guy has one, even though I didn't put one on. It's just stuck on him permanently. That's fine.
That's funny.
Gain followers would be 1 follower for each monument that you're adjacent to. So I'm adjacent 3 times to this one.
Well, but he doesn't.
No,
count
it's
multiple
per
times.
monument, not per figure.
Yeah. Sadly.
You get 1.
Well, I mean, you guys need to lose. That needs to happen. But do I care about my powers?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. So, yep, it needs to happen. Boop. I gain 1 follower.
Okay.
Okay.
And this one is half back here. All right.
Nathan.
I think I'm doing the Ankh power. It seems like the most logical thing to do.
Sure.
You only got
Which
one
one
left.
grab?
Which one are you going to do?
Which one do you want to grab?
Worshipful seems pretty good for us.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Well, we might be able to do Glorious, but we could Worshipful. We got lots of followers coming.
Yeah. I mean, Worshipful's going to be probably more valuable to us. Like you say, we've got a lot of followers, and we're going to be in at least, what, like 3 combats? 4?
We'll be in 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4, 5.
Actual
combats.
battles. So
Actual battle. So the
actual
one's not
battles.
a battle.
Oh, 4,
One's not
4.
a battle.
Just 4. For now.
But 2's
And
a battle.
you do have 8 things. So that's not too bad. That might kill. That might let you live.
And if you do move, we can get in other battles. But do we want? I'm not sure we want to do that. We might want to summon instead. But yeah, did I? So I'm gonna do Worshipful. I think that costs us 3.
Did you move that Ankh thing up?
Did I?
Yes, I believe I saw him do it.
I think I did. Yeah, because he just. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. You don't want to trigger the battle now? You don't think we're prepared?
Well, we could. You could do a move and get us into another. We could get another province if we. Well, no, we'd have to abandon a province to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or we can summon.
I like summoning. I'm game for that.
Where do we want to summon at?
This thing can't die. This is not contested. This thing is only a 3, right?
For now. So we could go here, or we could go here to strengthen that. It's only getting us 1 more strength.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's still probably worth it. Oh, the other the question is, if we do the followers, we get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, instead of summoning.
No, I think summoning. Well, it's up to you. It's your action.
Yeah. No, I wanted to summon. That's
where do you
fine
wanna
by
put
me.
it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fine by me. I was thinking over there.
Oh, you can put it where you want.
Okay. All right. Now we'll put it over there.
All right, Peter. I'm going to do the battle if you want, so you got one thing. Or you can do it if you want, but I'm going to definitely fire it if you don't. So.
Oh, you're gonna fire it if I don't.
Yep. So if you want to do whatever you need to do to get yourself in position, I'm firing it. Unless you do.
I got you. Summon. So that's Anubis is 3 currently.
Yeah.
3.
Ratchet's only 1 because it's not alone.
4, 5 in this area, and that's just 3 in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense to do this?
I might not make it. It's going to be close for me. Super close.
I'm still predicting.
I'm gonna go there.
I'm still predicting we're all dead except for Pete.
I think you guys
All right,
will make it easily.
I summoned.
I think you will.
Wait a second. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Gain followers again. Get another 4 followers.
Sure.
All right, James, you're up.
So that's 1 to 1. And that guy's a 5, so who cares? He's gonna get 4 devotion automatically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got it. We'll see. I am doing it though. I only get 1. I just don't know if I'm doing summon or move. He has 3 points here to my 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I can give myself 5 to make sure, or I can get into this area and throw some shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
All right. Summoning.
Summon. if I do here, I get 2. I can't go here. The city, I can't be on it, right?
No, you
That is
can't
correct.
run the
Can't-
city.
yeah, cannot be on it.
Yep. And it's battle time.
I already gave you the timebreaker token. Yep.
I feel like I'll need it. All right.
Maybe.
So Nathan
All right.
gets 2 points, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just for number 1.
Yeah, number
Yep.
2 now fights. You 2.
Okay.
Oh
So
boy. All
So
right.
current
that
strength is 2 versus 3.
Yeah, 3 to 4.
yeah, he's got a temple
A
there.
temple here.
Oh yeah, yes, I saw that. That's right.
So 3 to 4.
3 to 4.
What cards does he have down? Nothing. Wait, where is he?
Pete's over here. He looks like he's only got 3 cards left.
Yeah, 3 cards in my hand.
Are you using
Let me
2
look what
cards?
You got down.
So here's a quick question: are we allowed to look through each other's cards?
Yep.
Yep. That's public knowledge.
I'm just double checking.
I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
I wouldn't believe that for sure.
What did he have again? I want to know. I want it open. Drought and chariot. That's okay. Yeah, I think that would be the smart thing to play.
I don't like this merging. I don't think.
It's not that I don't like it. It just makes it really hard.
Well, I think when you got good players, and
Yeah.
they're very close,
Yeah,
it's not
Like,
good.
yeah, it makes it really, really hard. It's definitely. I mean, that's
It
that's
would-
the part of the
it
game.
would-
It's the point, right?
What do you call it? It would be easier on you two if you separated us by a turn. Like if we
Yeah,
went, then
but
you
because
went,
you
then
guys
we
go
went.
back to back,
Yeah,
back
yeah,
to
that's-
back.
really sucks.
Being able to do the same action twice.
Yeah,
is like,
I agree. I think it's terrible.
Gosh.
Terrible.
Gosh.
All right. So do you guys
So
do you guys know what card you're doing?
Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Dan, you can kind of see if you agree. You can
Well,
peek at it.
Seems like a fine card.
All right,
Seems like a fine
flippies.
pick.
All right, flip them.
+3.
Cycle mat. Okay.
So first we do, unfortunately, do the monument. So Peter gets.
Pete gets 2 points from monuments.
Oh no, that's
do.
James. Wait, that's what James's people. No, Peter's a moon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Correct.
James is raw.
Yep. So I'm into the blue.
I get so confused with the red and the orange.
Then we resolve battle.
And Nathan gets 2 more points.
Yeah,
And these 2
and
warriors
we
die.
steal one of the dead ones.
Am I missing a card? I am missing a card. Where did
You
it
should
go?
have 7 total.
You got
Right.
recycle a mat up here still.
Yeah, I've got only 5 in my hand, and that one up here. So where did my other card go?
Oops.
These 3 are the only ones I played. Oh.
It's like,
I just get 3. I get 3 devotion.
all right, somebody help me out here. Where did my miracle card go?
Miracle.
Because that's the one I'm.
Do you want to
missing.
copy mine and just take it?
It'll have a different back.
Who cares? Oh, that
Oh,
does
well,
matter.
It
Yes,
does.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
So I should
where
have
did it
every.
go?
I should have every card in my hand except for Cycle of Math.
Wait, there's one here.
Or no.
Where?
It was in Dan's hand.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay,
I thought
those 2
I thought I triple
automatically
counted my
they
hand and
they
I had 7
automatically
cards.
lose. Peter, they automatically lose. I gained 3.
We're not even using Dan's hand.
I get 3 devotions
Yeah,
for
not
number
anymore.
3, so I did that. Now you 2 will fight over here.
Now, hold-
Yes.
All right, where did you guys took my guys off the board, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we've got an invincible Bennu against their
Pharaoh.
ceremony. We're both got strength 1. Both got strength.
Which one are we doing right now?
And we're on 4.
Thank you. I was trying to find miracle for a while there. So, all right. So you have Bennu, which is strength what?
Just
One.
1. But
Alright,
it can't die.
Right, but it's 1 versus 1.
So you have all your cards back.
I do have all my cards back, and the mummy, if it dies, I get to take that card back.
Right. So you're in a
Right.
pretty good position. And they don't have plague or anything.
Okay.
There, and they don't have +3.
Oh,
And
Build monuments is also down.
They only have.
But
But I
draw
only
out.
get but I only get the card back if the mummy dies.
Right, but I'm saying if you do +3, you win.
Yeah, but then I don't have that +3 later.
True. It just
Yeah,
depends on when you
six
want to
six
win.
is going to be a bloodbath. Let me just,
I think this is what we're doing, Dan. Do you see if you agree?
let me check this out. Yeah, that seems like a smart move.
All right, so this is where I do this card, I think.
Okay, so
All right.
flippies.
Okay.
So you guys tie, so everyone dies
Well,
and no one wins.
he built his monument
first he builds his monument.
First, I build my monument, which gets me my 3rd temple.
Oh, and 2 more devotion. Unfortunately, Nathan gets 2 devotion.
Well, he also wins the battle because he's +2 now.
Oh, he does. But you
Yeah,
get to
his total
you
strength
get,
is 3
You get 2 devote. So give yourself 2
Yes,
devotions.
we
there,
get 2
Peter.
devotion.
for having the 1 obelisk.
And Peter
And then
gets
he gets 2 for having the 1 temple and the 1
Right.
pyramid.
and he gets another
Right.
devotion.
So I go up 2,
And
and
then-
then I get another one for winning.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So I'm up 3. Okay.
All right.
And that should
Am
be
I-
it for that one, right?
But my mummy doesn't die, so I do not get this card back.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Nathan gets 2.
I think we got ours.
That was for number 5.
Oh yeah, you did get
I'm
yours.
up 2
Yeah, we got ours.
Well, you get 2
Oh,
for
for
5. is
For
what
number
it is.
5.
For
yeah,
5. Yeah.
Oh, we get 4.
Yeah, because we're still in the red.
Oh, that's right. It's doubled.
We get 2 for monuments, or we get 1 for monuments, which is becomes 2,
Yeah.
and then we get another 1 for dominance,
For
which
dominance.
becomes 2.
Yeah.
And now we're done.
You're
taking
1 away.
X. We're
You're
we're
1
done.
away.
We're 1 away. Yeah.
Yeah, we should survive.
We've got 6 and 7 to play with yet. We need 1 more point.
Oh, you know what we didn't do?
What's that?
Our followers for omnipresence.
See,
Oh.
I almost think
You were-
like you gain devotion for each type. So monument's a devotion phase. So you gain devotion. So if you got 3 devotion, you'd only get +1.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a
that's what we
second.
did.
Shoot. And I just won that. I just
Right.
won that.
Well, I mean, like if you had
battle
a
in
pyramid
4.
here and you gain 2 devotion for both of those, you'd only get 1 extra.
Right.
Right.
But so for
We got
no matter
we got 1 devotion for our 2 temples, which became 2.
Right, but I'm saying like if you had a pyramid there, it would only give you 3.
correct.
I agree.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm pretty
also-
sure we were in 5 regions.
So
I
yes, so
believe.
Nathan was
Yeah.
correct.
2,
Everybody
3,
needed to
4, 5. We're in 6 right now.
Okay, so yes. So
Real quick, Nathan, did you get your followers?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We didn't get it yet, so we
Yeah.
getting our
6
go
is
ahead.
over here.
Yeah, we got 6 of them, so we're up to 12 followers.
What did you get the followers for?
I'm sorry.
Omnipresence.
Omnipresence. We
They
forgot.
to do that at the very beginning of the.
Yeah.
Oh, I
battles.
forgot to do my thing too. I got 3.
Yes, and I don't get that, but because I won Region 4 just now, I got 3 more followers for winning that battle.
Okay, so we did.
We
region
did. We already
5.
did 5. Yeah,
So
we're on
region
6.
6.
Correct.
God is what now? 4.
Yeah, 4. Then we got 5 and 6.
Okay.
And he has 2, 4, 6, 9.
Oof.
Is it 8 or 9? Wait a second.
9. 2, 4, 6, 9.
Yeah, because my god's base is now 3.
Each
3,
of your
Wow.
temples.
4, 5, 6,
So it's 9 to
7,
6.
8.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm only counting 8.
6, 7. Yeah, I counted 8 as well.
Well, it's
The temple provides +2 as long as there are any number of warriors
So,
next to it.
2, 4,
It's not +2
okay,
per
8, okay,
warrior.
yeah. So he's 2 ahead of you.
All right.
And he has almost all his cards. Everything but the monument.
He also hasn't spent the ability to play 2 cards yet.
I'm pretty much you got that locked up, Peter. They can't beat you on that. If you do the +3, you got it.
Well, so what do they have left? They have all their
Well,
cards?
we just picked up our card. We just picked up our hand.
All right,
Last battle.
Even if they do plague, they can't beat you. Because you can't lose plague. And that'll give you
So it's okay. So I'm
Ton of
beating them
points.
only by 2 right now.
right.
I think that makes sense.
Nathan,
Dandy.
there's 2 good choices here, I think.
But
That is one of them.
Peter, I'm pretty much saying you can't.
I know,
lose,
but
yeah.
I'm just making sure that I play the right card to get
Yeah.
me the most devotion at this point.
Well,
Well,
if
you can lose.
he can lose if he doesn't play.
There's
if he
a
plays anything but that one.
Yeah, you have to
card.
play the plus.
I know which one I need. I know.
Like, please don't
just make-
lose. I need to kill Nathan with me.
I'm playing 2, but I'm playing 2 cards.
Oh, you're
So-
playing 2 cards.
okay.
Okay. Are you
Yes.
guys changing your thing?
Yeah, this is my last battle this round. There's no reason
No.
not to play 2 cards.
We don't need to.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't know. He seems very
Okay,
Okay.
you already played your cards, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
cards are played.
You could legit win right now.
Pete could?
Pete could end the game.
It's a
right now.
possibility. Here we go.
All right.
Flip 'em.
Yep.
Oops. Yeah, if he does drought.
I'm pretty sure he just won. Let's see. Before we even do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
There's only-
devotion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would get 6 at the most if you guys don't build up temple. Almost.
But now that you said it,
The
the one part about playing a game with everybody who knows games,
Yeah.
you tell each other how to win.
Well, what
constantly.
monument are you going to build, Nathan?
well, what do you think, Dan? Pyramid makes more sense. We get actual points from it, or we could just deny Peter a point.
How many points is he going to get that for each of your figures in the desert region?
He's going to get 4 points no matter what.
Right, he's
Or-
getting that no matter what. But if we do a pyramid, it gets us 2 points. If we do a temple, it denies him 1.
We're still guaranteed the 1 from the obelisk.
You're guaranteed
Right.
the one from the obelisk, correct?
Oh, actually, it'd only be 1. It depends on how that works.
Yeah, if we build a pyramid, we'd get 2.
Well,
And he
he
would get
will no longer be in
5.
the red. So we forgot about our spending our devotion for.
Oh yeah, that's at every combat, right?
Yeah.
After each battle. Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, I guess we could start doing it now.
Darn it. Well, okay. Oh well. That was silly to forget that.
All
There's
right.
a lot of stuff that's happening. So
Well, yeah, it would be 2 more points we could have gotten.
Nah, I think it'd be only 1.
Well, for
'cause
region 2 and region 4.
Yeah, but we would have crossed the red into the blue earlier.
you guys
and then
just
we'd have gotten
want
the bonus
to
points.
spend your devotion.
Well, no. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Do you
2.
just want to
Yeah.
spend your 4 devotion right now? For those
4
2?
followers, you mean?
4 followers right now for those 2?
Sure.
So
If you're
remove your
okay
4
with
Just
that.
followers.
do it.
We could sacrifice 2 followers for last battle, and that won't
Well,
won't
we did
change
2
anything.
battles.
And then 2 followers for this
All
battle.
right, I moved you up.
Well, yeah,
No,
no.
Nathan wants you to do it for all the battles, though.
So-
well, for this one and that one.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
not over yet, so you would do it. You could do.
So we can still
6.
do it for 6.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, monument. What monument we're doing? Pyramid. Does pyramid make sense? To
Yeah, pyramid. Do the pyramid.
get a point rather than deny a point.
Okay.
Okay, so we end up getting 2 for monument majority.
Right. And then Pete gets
I
just
get
1, right?
1 for monument majority. Okay.
And then we spend 2
Wait,
followers.
You had 2 monument. Yeah, yeah.
We spend 2 followers for 1 more point
Uh-huh.
devotion.
Okay, now Peter gets 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, and now I think we're on battle resolution, right?
What color's
Where we-
Peter?
I'm red.
Red.
So we need to lose
Okay.
our guys.
Yes.
And then Peter gets one more devotion.
I'll move it.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
So
All
what
right, so
that
one-
means is at the last battle, if he ensures he wins one, he just wins the game.
oh no, Peter cannot beat us without you, James, huh?
I know I saved it, but it's so super important. I'm gonna tank your silly devotional things now.
Well, you get eliminated now, right?
No, there's one more battle, 7.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I could potentially pull it off, but
We've got an Anubis warrior and a strength of 3 there
Yep.
to his 3, right?
no, I have 5.
Oh, that's right. No, I forgot about these 2 guys over here.
So that's my
Yeah.
card.
Oh, did I grab the wrong one? Oh no,
no.
you're not. No, I got mine.
All right, what you playing, Nathan?
Oh, you were saying that joke. Okay. Yeah.
The question is if Nathan lets me go, or I make him tank his followers. One of the two.
What's your god powers?
Um,
I don't have
What did you say
anything
your
good.
strength was?
5. I have 5.
5.
5 to our 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we need to do that. Yeah, and that's just our Anubis warriors, just a regular guy.
Yep. Just a regular dude.
I think we need to do this one. See if Dan agrees before we flip.
So if they do plague, it's going to be good.
Does Dan
All right,
agree with
flip 'em,
that?
guys.
Wait, does Dan agree?
Yeah,
Or
there's since we didn't use the card on the last battle, I think there might be one other card that might be good.
yeah,
We got to really stop talking out loud, James.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean
Well, I'm
you
either
need to
gonna
quit
make
talking
it-
out loud, James.
I feel like there's 2 good options here. I feel like this might be one of them. The card that you picked. There is another one in my head.
Well, the other thing we could do is we do.
I think I
assume
might be
we
one
know what
shy
he's
no
playing
matter
and play
what.
that one.
So I might as well do my dying gasp.
I wasn't thinking of that. But that might work.
No, actually, no, it doesn't work because either way,
You know what?
I think we need to go with what I originally put. I don't think the unless you're thinking, no, that won't work. Yeah, I think we have to go with that.
All right. Is that the first card?
Yeah.
All right, flipping.
All right, just go for it. Yep.
Oh, did that flip? Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
You're welcome, Peter.
Thank you.
Now be smart about this, Nathan. I'm
Wait,
not
how
going to
much-
tell you what to bid, but their god is in that territory, so they're guaranteed. What is that? 4 strength, 5
Yeah.
strength, 4 strength.
And we have 3, 4.
we have 4 counting the yeah.
So
no
it'll be
plague.
4 to 4.
We'll tie.
Assuming we win the plague. So even if we win the plague, it'll be a tie.
Which is, we'd still get the, if we win the, as long as we win the plague, we still get a point.
Yeah, we don't need the point to stay alive.
That's true. That's true.
All right, so you guys are just bidding followers right now.
James is only going to make 5 points off of this.
Yeah. I'm gonna make 5 points.
And he will be below the red line.
All right, you guys ready to reveal your bids?
Yeah.
All right, reveal.
0.
What was yours?
Yeah. That was not What card do you think I should play?
So,
I was thinking possibly Miracle, actually.
so what's the total
Yeah,
strength then?
Yeah.
What did you guys end up with the total strength
So I get
or whatever?
0
for
because
that.
it's
Sorry,
almost a
we
plague.
ended on 0 because we died to plague. James won the battle.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay,
battle,
he wins
so
the battle,
I
okay.
get 2 more, and then I get 1.
From the Ra. Yep.
Got it.
Oh no, I'm 1 short.
See, I was kind of thinking he'd play Miracle. But yeah, that makes more sense.
The miracle
out
would
the
have
gate.
been same place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did those temples and such stay on the board and your tokens get removed, or
It
are they
should be
all gone?
all my stuff goes away.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep, all the things.
Sadness. All right, Peter,
He is forgotten forever.
revenge me. All
Well,
you
I
have
don't get to go
all you have
first.
to
I
do
get to.
is
I'm in the
win
same
first
position I was
region.
last Thursday, where Dan and Nathan now get to go twice
Yeah,
in a row.
that was
before
triggered
me.
by
Me,
James.
yeah.
James. So I guess it's Nathan's go.
Yep.
We could do the move and get the last monument. I don't
Doesn't
know
sound
if
like
it's worth it.
Doesn't
but-
sound like a bad plan. Eh.
I suppose there's not a whole lot else that's worth doing. Yeah, we'll do the move.
The Benu can go over there. That's
Yeah.
the only one in range.
Is there anything else that needs to move? No. Nope.
Not
Oh,
really. Nope.
man.
So we get the last monument.
Peter, avenge me.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna try, but I'm having deja vu really hard right now.
Yeah. Technically,
Oh.
you just need to win 1 region.
All right, Dan, your move.
I think we're summoning units somewhere. I don't know where. There's so much empty space now.
I mean, that's obviously a good option.
Yeah. Wadget right there puts 4 strength in that region. Is that cool? Or do you want to save the Wadget for somewhere else?
No, Wedget makes sense there.
Peter, I wish I could slack you what to do to win,
Yeah.
but you can guarantee
Don't-
that there's no way they can beat you. Simple. Like, they'd have to run away from you and everywhere. Just look at your board and what you could get, and don't think about winning. Huh? See? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All you do is put yourself up against that god that they have, and you will lose and win.
Oh, by the way, we should have spent 2 more followers for that last battle to get another point.
Yeah, you should have. All right. Dan, did you go?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's my turn. Okay.
Get rid of this sun token.
Hey. You know what?
Hey, yourself.
Oh, no. I accidentally picked up yours. Hold on. God, that would have been bad.
James, don't throw all these pieces on the floor, please.
All right. So I'm going to move. What's wrong? What happened?
He just knocked a guy off the table.
Knocked my guy off the table.
Well, mine, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
So we're moving.
I was like rethinking things. I probably did want to merge. Like, I probably wanted to purposely not get that extra point to beat Nathan. That might be a strategy, just to be like lag behind enough that you merge.
Yeah.
Just enough. You can't lag too far behind.
But I can easily manipulate it where I'm with you guys, but 1 behind the next person. That's it.
Right, but Peter was so far ahead, even with merged.
I don't think you guys
We're
have
struggling.
a chance.
And then summon. Do you have any of my guys? Yes, you do. You can have that follower, and I'll take my fellow back.
No, yeah.
Oh
we
yeah, right
needed
there.
to make sure he
right
wasn't
there.
in.
So good. So
area.
good. So good. Oh, I'm gonna see if Peter.
Yeah, no, we don't
You're gonna
have a
make me so
chance.
happy if you do it, Peter.
All right, so that was me. I moved and I summoned.
Okay. Mhm.
So Nathan.
Nathan.
He's guaranteed to win.
Yeah, if he does the
I
one
think.
thing he can't lose, like it's impossible.
I'm not even sure what the one thing is. I'm gonna feel so dumb.
Oh my gosh, look at your board. Think about losing.
The
Think about
board.
losing to win. Think about losing to win. Think. Oh my god.
No,
Oh
no,
my gosh.
that's not the easiest way to do it.
Well, there's other ways, but that is an easy way. Like you could auto lose those.
So, I mean, question. I mean, like, is it just the first person across the finish line?
Yep.
Yes.
And the
It
game's
is
over.
the first person to hit the last spot on the
Yeah.
score track.
So
It's an instant
That's
win.
like-
Yeah.
If that wasn't the case, we would probably win.
yes, but
Almost
Yeah,
definitely
for
win.
sure, most definitely.
now I'm biting my nails. I don't have any, but I'm biting them now.
I think we just summon and we want to rush this, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
You get another guy, let's put him.
Where don't we have people? We don't have people in this district.
Yeah. Well, we do have the god, but
Okay. Well, the backup will help. Do you want me to summon another guy, or do you want to gain a bunch of followers?
oh, actually, we should have probably moved. We could move the widget, move the warrior into here to be in conflict there. Actually, well, we probably should have summoned the guy here then and moved the Wadget. But oh well. It's
What are you
fine.
doing with the widget? What you gonna do?
Either summon a guy or move, I think, is what.
Okay, we'll move people around. Sure. You want the Wadget up here?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm an evil.
that's 3 spaces. Sure. Okay.
Win, Peter. Win. Win, Peter. Win.
Anything else?
Make them regret everything.
Well, he won. It's not a question.
Just make them double regret everything. There's one thing you do it. Do it. I want to see if you know how
Is
to
it
do it.
is it Dan's
Yeah,
turn or
it's
my
your
turn?
turn.
It's your turn.
No, it's
Okay.
yours. It's
Okay.
yours.
You guys keep, yeah. Move. So quiet.
Yeah, because I don't want to. Oh.
No, I know you can't. Don't
I'm so
tell me.
frustrated.
It's the way it happens.
Yeah.
Hey, you've been forgotten. You shouldn't be talking.
Yeah,
You
that's
shouldn't
true.
be
I'm
able-
forgotten. I'm a ghost telling you stuff.
Yes. Shoot. I
I'm
don't know if I
gonna
wanna
show
move
the
it.
audience
I
at
don't know if I want to move
home
there. So frustrating right now.
what. Show the audience at home.
Well, I can also show what I think he should be doing. Sure, yeah, what's actually. What cards do you have here? He keeps covering
All
them,
right.
so we don't know what
All right,
cards
so-
he has.
Oh, sorry. I just like stacking cards.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's a good thing. Stacking cards.
All
is
right.
good.
So I'm
Okay, he has
I'm
that.
supposedly
Okay, so
taking the
that's
move
important.
action. Supposedly taking the move action. I'm gonna go there. Then I'm gonna summon.
I mean, There's like no way we can get 6 points before he gets 2. It's the problem.
All right, so that was summon. So I moved and summoned.
Nathan?
Well, we might as well end it. I'll gain followers, I think, and then Dan can summon to end it.
How many do you get? 3?
2, 3, 4,
4. Okay.
5.
Oh yeah, 5.
Dan, do you want to just summon and end it? Let Peter win.
I mean, are we letting me
I
win?
don't know if you're letting him win.
Well, he wins.
Yes,
he wins. There's nothing we could do to stop him from getting 2 points before we get 6.
What do you have out?
James, just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Do not try to help them at this point.
Okay. So again.
No, it's just pretty much there's no.
All right. So first off,
conflict.
Region 1, we have a 3 and a 3.
Nope. Hold up. First things first. You
Oh.
guys get more followers.
So do you.
I do not.
Oh no.
So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 followers. Wow.
Hmm.
And
All right. So did you get your followers?
yeah.
All right. So now it's region 1.
So right now it's 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And that's God versus God. So neither of them can die.
What 2 do you have out, Nathan? Oh, that one. Okay. Whoops! I didn't mean to put that in your hand. I just looked.
Oh,
At it.
you could put it in my hand if you want.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we playing cards here? Because that area is all covered up with stuff right now.
Yeah. Get rid of those.
All right. Going back up here then.
Forgotten things.
Nathan,
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. Give me a second.
I mean, it's God versus God. They can't die, right? So
That's correct.
I don't think it matters. Might as well do that.
All right. Flippies. Let's see.
Oops. +3.
So Nathan wins that.
We get a point. We spend 2 followers to get another point.
well, so if I play terrible, guys, they might still win.
No, we can't stop you in this next region.
Region 2.
You have too many ways you can.
All right. So region 2, you've got 3.
Yep.
Tier 4, 5, 6 points.
6. Yeah.
Oh, and you don't have the sacrifice card because you already played it. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the one that you. Yeah.
I will be playing 2 cards right now.
Okay. I'm biting.
The only other choice we had was try to do the cycle mat and then try to do plague here. But then it would just win on number 3, or
Yeah.
there wasn't really nothing we could do.
He's
All right, so
Go ahead.
your card.
Peter's too nice. He's a much nicer person than me, so he can't see he didn't see the evil move because I'm not a nice person.
All right. Flip them.
What, they could have just thrown a bunch of people in region 1 and then played
Nope.
Miracle?
Nope. Well, that would have worked too.
So how does 2 play out here? As we finish
first
the game?
off, you get 2 points already, so you automatically win from Resolve Monument. But just so everyone knows, like how evil I am,
Yeah.
I would have done movement and had 2 people in each of the regions, starting 1 and 2. Then I would have done my Ankh power for Magnanimous. After I lose a battle resolution with 2 more figures, you gain 2 devotion. And
Yeah.
I would have just not won battle 1 or 2, and then like
Yeah, but it's much more fun if I win.
yeah, and you did it.
If I win
you did
and
it
I
in a
win.
legitimately nice way.
Yeah, if I
'Cause
win
you're a
and I win,
nice
it's
guy.
much
I'm
more
just saying,
fun.
I'm not. No.
That would be a slightly riskier way. I mean, it gives us a chance to get a little bit more point wise, but
Oh,
the
for
easiest
mine,
way
no,
would be-
it would have just been over. 'Cause-
well, the easiest way is just put 2 people in section 1 and then use miracle and lose.
either
Right.
way, what does the same thing?
Right.
2
I-
people
I
in
was
section
kind of
1.
surprised by that he didn't pick any of the level 3 god powers as well. Like, he could have picked glorious or worshipful or magnanimous
Well,
and
I'm just
gotten
saying,
to
Peter
max
still,
points
Peter
before we
still
did.
won. Peter still won. So
Yeah.
Yes, he won.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Hey,
that was
Overall,
a
the
lot of
entire
fun.
game, he
That was
played
a lot of
better.
fun. I don't know
Hey,
if I
guys,
like the
guys,
merging.
guys, guess what?
You won.
I won.
So who's flipping the table then?
Not
Uh,
me.
That's me. I'll flip the table.
Oh! All right.
Oh man, that was a good
so,
one. Pieces went all over the place.
That was a
nice.
sad game for me, but good game for Peter. So
I just feel so much better after having lost last week to win this week. Makes me much happier.
Who won last week?
James and Nathan, Dan and Nathan
Dan and
both,
Nathan,
because
yeah.
they had to merge. They had to merge and able to do it.
yeah, I've played
Is
it
the
a
thing.
couple times.
Is the thing.
We did have to join
They
forces.
did
yeah.
have to join forces to do it.
Yeah.
What I really like is and there's a 3-player one. I think it's 3-player that you don't have to merge.
Really?
Yes, but that one's a really hard one. It's like a survival one.
Yeah, but I rather I don't know. I love this game. I just don't know about the merging thing. I got to get used to that strategy.
Yeah, because the merging thing is like it's very on purpose. Like it's the point of the game.
It's a little awkward too, though. I think in the real game, it's a lot more awkward because I
just got to quit letting Dan and Nathan
Yes,
sit
true.
by each other anymore.
in the real game, they're across from each other. In real life, they would be if they were actually at a real table. And when you merge those gods, it would be really hard because Dan can't move like player order. So if someone's sitting beside him or whatever, it's really hard for him to see what the active god or the other gods actually has or doing.
Yeah, so in the physical game, there's the risk of the lower merged god just saying, "Oh, you just do it, whatever, I'm done."
Yeah, only because they can't, and it's really hard for you to be like, okay, I'm going to walk across the entire table here just to show you the card that I'm going to play. That too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this game.
I'm with you guys. Like I like the game. And we haven't mentioned it once, James. Who made this game?
Eric M. Lang.
No. Okay.
All right.
No, I watched a really good interview with him talking about this game.
Yeah.
It was a really good interview.
He really interviews really good. But I'm going to let everyone go. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
All right,
Thanks everybody for watching me win.